that you're the one getting the benefits, you're the one getting the privilege, you're the one getting the provisions, you're the one getting the support, you're the one getting the protection. So the least you can do if you're inconsistent in the household, the least you can do if you don't want to clean and cook is to let the man cheat in peace so that he can take care of the family and take care of an ungrateful woman. You project and switch it and make it seem like he's the one getting all the benefits and that he should stay if you cheat. So it's not the same in reverse, because most men ain't getting nothing in marriages except for a lazy, inconsistent woman.
Oh, so men are not the ones getting most benefits from marriages. You're saying
not even close.
Okay,
Not even nothing.
Okay, so you just said provisioning protection. Now I got my own money. Now I got my own protection on my hip. Mm-hmm. What are you providing for me to take cheating? Because cheating is betrayal. You're talking about cheat in peace. Do you understand what you are saying? This is why I brought up jail. Let's put your same protections up in jail and see how you feel if a man tells that to you, the same way you're trying to tell a woman to take cheating. If a man says, I protect you, I keep you safe from all these other people in here, all you got to do is give me a little booty.
No, now so you move the goalpost again?
It's no goalpost. No, this is my show.
Goalposts
go where I go it, where I put it. Go ahead.
Okay, so you move the goalpost again and reverse the dynamics. The man don't need you for nothing because he's already protecting and providing for himself. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what he's obligated to do. Y'all said y'all were unhappy in traditional households. You want to get your own bag. You want to get your own car. You want to make your own, get your own place. You want to provide for yourself. But then you'll turn around and say, who's going to step up to the plate? You want a person to still take care of you while you take care of yourself. So you still are going to want to date. So a man has equal to you or higher, where a man can take care of himself. He's not requiring you to take care of him, but you will still complain regardless of what situation you in. We saw the show with Kendra G and that Mac dude that came on our show. Women literally were complaining about getting taken care of, where you can get, what's my brother name? What's your name, my brother?
Naya.
You can get Nia. Which one is it, brother? You ain't gonna let it change your name, are you?
Naya. People call me Naya. It's okay.
If women want money, they go to a man. If women need a place to stay, they go to a man. If they need a cash app, they go to a man. Everything women need, plumber, electrician, they go to a man. You just don't want to do nothing for. Let me. And I'm just landing, SH. Most women don't want to do absolutely nothing for it and demonstrate that they love the person. So you're lying when you say, I don't need a man, because you want a man to take care of all the things you don't want to take care of for yourself.
No, let's keep things in line, because here's what you're not going to do. You're not going to say, I move the goalpost and then move the goalpost. Let's stick to the facts of what I just said and what you just said. You said, a man pays for things and provides protection, so let him cheat in peace, which means a transaction. I pay for the bills and keep the house, so let me get a little something on the side. I brought up a parallel like jail, where they also provide protection and things for you to feel comfortable in jail. But he says, I just want some of your butt. How is this not extortion? How is this not the same as what you are saying?
You're not even listening. And Nia, you see it, right? If a man's with a lazy, inconsistent woman who brings nothing to the table, no, you keep changing what I'm saying to make an argument. You're having a bad faith conversation. I didn't tell men just to go cheat on their women, SH. If you have a woman who's a traditional woman, if you have a woman who's feels joyful in catering to you and taking care of you, cooking, taking care of the home, you shouldn't cheat on that woman. I'm talking about if a man's with a woman who does absolutely nothing and he has children. If you're with a lazy bum and you have no kids, leave that ungrateful woman. But if you have children with this woman and you want to keep your household together, especially the woman, and you don't want to lose all these provisions of protection from this man, the least you can do is let him cheat, because you're already unfaithful in the relationship. I never said men should cheat on their women. I said if a woman not slow and she don't want to do those things, you should be accepting of this man cheating while he's taking care of a woman who does absolutely nothing for him. I never promoted men to cheat on women who are doing what they're supposed to do in the household and finding the joy to be with their man and love their man. Never said that. You keep making false arguments so you can have something to argue about and make a statement about.
Naya was here.
No,
that was the first thing you said.
Yeah, I get what she's saying. So she putting a hypothetical out there. If a man was in in a jail cell with somebody else, and that person is the breadwinner, and the man is a coward. So what
Hmm?
that coward? So
No,
let's
Nia,
say
you're not even family. You're not even listening. She said I promote men cheating on their women. You're not even listening.
no. I'm repeating what she has stated about the jail example.
There's
The
no
Yeah.
jail
reason to talk
example.
about. That's not what she's talking about. I wasn't
No,
talking about
no.
jail. That's
Let
not what
me
she's
ask.
talking about.
No,
No,
Ali.
that's
Let me.
what she
She
said.
said no. She said I said men should cheat on their women. That's what she said. That's what she's
Okay.
talking about. And then she reversed it on me. Should you stay with a woman that cheats on you when that's not the chronological order or the framing of why the argument was made? Men should be with. First of all, I believe in a man, woman, and child. I believe in families. I believe
Right.
that we should have productive, loving families. The women complains about everything. But if you get with a woman who complains about everything and still fulfills her duties, you shouldn't cheat on her. She still make love to you. She still take care of the home. She complaining, that's fine. She nagging, right? But if you have a
Right. Right.
nagging woman who does absolutely nothing and inconsistent, and you have children with her, then yes, the man should be supported in cheating, and the woman should let that man cheat in peace because this woman is not doing absolutely anything for him, and she still gets protection and provisions. SH is saying I was promoting cheating out the gate. No, I wasn't. I promote people to be loyal to each other. I promote actual love and I promote family. She has to make that argument for me to look that way, but that's not what I promoted.
No, yeah, no. I mean, from what I got was, I don't think that's what she was promoting. I think what she was promoting, from my understanding, is what if the roles get switched around? What if, and then her example went back to jail. Now, me, I understand this. So let's just say somebody in jail, there's a coward. The man, just like let's say you a provider man. The man, the inmate that's in jail, my cellmate that's in jail, he have all the connection. Would I be a coward in jail and let the dude just snatch my butthole every 5 seconds? Now, if I was a coward, if I can't provide for myself, if I don't have the amount of confidence within me, then yeah, I mean I would, because he's doing all the hard work and heavy lifting. So she just switched it and used Jill as an example. I don't see an issue with it. If we go back to reality, like let's say if it's a woman, the woman is doing all the providing instead of the man doing all the providing. Do she have the power or the authority to cheat? Just like how the man have the power and authority to cheat. In that hypothetical, yes, she does because she's technically playing the duty of a man. From my understanding, she's playing the duty of a man. Now, but the only problem here is most men will not stay. We never stay. We always walk off. Even if you have a lot of money, we never stay around. So that's all I wanted to put into that. Like I did some work for somebody. There was an apartment complex. So somebody lived downstairs and somebody lived upstairs. A woman lived downstairs. A man and his wife live upstairs. The downstairs, the lights got turned off many times. Where anytime the lights gets turned off downstairs, because only a lady lived there, only a woman and her child. The upstairs, the kitchen is hooked up to the downstairs electrical panel. So I had to go change that. Now I'm saying that to say most time women always need help. Even though they be like what the brother say, even though they do be like, well, we don't need no man, we don't need no man, they really be struggling and they really do need a man. They just have this little cocky ego stating that they don't need any guys. But if you do get a man, he's technically helping you. You're not helping him. And by he's helping you, he do have that privilege to say, if you want to go have some other woman out there, he can because he using his resources to give to you.
That's
Okay.
how she convinced him. That's how she convinced him to be with her. You had 5, 10 women. You had your own money. You ain't had to do nothing for this woman. You ain't got to take her on a date or do anything. She was supposed to demonstrate to you, or she demonstrated why you should be with her and get rid of all your other women and not be free like they choose supposedly claim to be as free because they for some reason they all lose themselves when they get in a relationship, but they
Right,
wanted to
right,
be in a relationship, right? So
right,
if a man gives up all those things to be with the woman who's going to be catering, to be loyal, and to be loving to you, and then she stops, she's become unfaithful. So he should leave, especially if they don't have kids. My
right.
response was the fact that if they have a family, most men don't want to break their family. And a lot of men may step out, even though they may not step. Most men still won't cheat. But if he did step out, she should be accepting and understanding of it because she's unfaithful in the relationship. She's not doing what she signed up for. She's not fulfilling her duty to the relationship while the man is.
Right.
Yeah, and see, that's exactly what I wanted to get into, because you said allow him to cheat in peace because he won't leave the relationship. That's his fault, one, because he doesn't want to break up a dysfunctional family, because if she's not participating in the way that he says she's participating, she's becoming so-called lazy and losing herself. And this is what I want to understand. How is what you're saying about allowing him to cheat not transactional? Because we keep skipping over my point and I don't want to lose it. That's why I brought up jail. You are in a marriage. Whether you are unhappy in it or not, cheating is still a betrayal. You should still not be cheating. You should be leaving. So why is it not transactional for you to say, let me cheat in peace because I pay your bills?
It's not transactional, it's conditional. Y'all are transactional. You're leaving a man if he's not financing anything or if he's not bringing no money to the table. Where most men, if they have the money, they'll let you not have to go to work. They don't care if you're bringing money to the table. Again, we are speaking about a woman who's unfaithful in the relationship. That's already betrayal. You made an agreement to me and you went against your words, and now you a lazy, ungrateful bum inside the relationship. So you betrayed me first. So because he's going to stay because of the kids, how do you make the man look bad because now he's cheating to keep his family together? Because if we're going to take your advice and leave women, 90% of relationships are done today. Most men are going to leave their women. Most men are going to break up their home with children in it, because most men are not happy and most women are not fulfilling their duties to the men. So if we go off what you're saying, and that's betrayal, then most of these relationships end today and women are not going to be taken care of, and she's going to be struggling with the kids by herself.
Yeah, what you're saying doesn't make statistic sense at all. And here's why. If women are staying in these marriages and they're unhappy and becoming lazy and all of that, then the statistics would match. What I see is women initiating divorce. I see women leaving marriages. I see women doing these things because they are unhappy with you. So how are you flipping the script and saying that it's a woman in the marriage as if she's benefiting more from the marriage than the man is?
So I just told you they're unhappy with their having to fulfill their responsibility to the man. If a man fulfills a woman's expectations and standards, she calls it love. But if you have to fulfill my expectations and standards, you call it controlling. You talk about men being controlling all the time because most women are lazy bums. Like I said before, they're ungrateful and they don't want to perform for their man to demonstrate that they love him. So if we go, hey, if you can't use your mouth, if you can't use your box, how are you going to show this man that you love him? I'm not about to cook for him. Okay, if you're not going to cook for him, if you're not going to be a traditional woman, how else are you going to show that you love him? And they keep saying motivating, inspirational. You're for some reason you're this person that's pushing this man to be the best person he can be, and you help him grow, and then you lie about making him double everything. Y'all call it controlling when we ask you to love us and show actions behind that, but you say it's love when we do it. So again, they are leaving. They're leaving because they don't want to fulfill their obligations to it, and the man holds her accountable and tells her she needs to hold her end of the bargain, and she leaves after the man checks her.
No, women are leaving because they're not happy with your poor performance in emotional labor, your poor performance in participating in your family, and thinking that your bullshit job is the only thing that matters and the thing that you do. That's why women are leaving, because you're not doing the thing that makes yourself a good partner. You're being a horrible one and then expecting a certain type of intimacy on top of it as a form of payment. You think she owes you her body. You look at her as an object. You look at her as something as a body that you can use. You don't look at her as a person. Listen to how you're talking. Listen to how you're talking about the woman. You can't use your mouth. Give me the box. Why is it not, you don't desire me? Let's solve the problem.
No, I told you before. If you're listening, You can't control the man is the problem, and you want him to help you with your job. Y'all not helping us with our jobs. Y'all not helping us be
Exactly.
better
There
men.
it is, y'all.
Let me
There
let
it
me
is.
let me finish. Y'all not helping us with our jobs. You're not fulfilling your responsibility and duty and enjoying it, and then you want more help with what you already supposed to do at the house. You want somebody to help you clean. You want somebody to help you cook. You want have somebody to help you do everything that you're supposed to do, but you don't help us do what we're supposed to do. So again, it's because we're holding you accountable and we're asking you to be responsible that you become unhappy and ungrateful because you want me to do your job and my job. You can't do nothing
There it is,
100%.
guys. And there
Yeah.
it is. I want you to actually listen to what he just said. Most women work on top of take care of the whole domestic labor. Ali just said it is a woman's job to participate solely in their house, which means that all the cleaning, all the cooking, everything about the children, he has no obligations for. Anything he does is help for the kids, and it's not him participating in a life that they built together. So she's working, making money, which is what statistically is happening. Most women have jobs as well. And she is also solely responsible for the house. And he thinks that it's because the house duties, the children duties only belong to her. That's
You
the
see,
problem.
you see how she did it again? Oh, you didn't land?
Oh, listen to what I'm saying. That's exactly the problem. Men think they're good partners just because of the money they bring to the house. The fact that you think that it's only her responsibility to take care of the home is part of why we're not staying with you.
I mean, but see, this is the
So
thing.
hold on, brother. Hold on. You did it again. I did not say that. Most men. So that 4% of men in 1960s was changing diapers and believed that they should help with women in the house. That stat has went up to almost 55% of men, more men than ever in history that's helping women that believe that they should help the women inside the household. And I believe that stat is even higher than that. Most men help with cooking. Most men help with cleaning. Most men help with child rearing. Most men are spending time with their children. You can do this all you want to. You have to say Ali is saying that because y'all don't have no responsibilities and you can't commit 100% to anything. Why? This is why we say that. This is why we, Nia, my brother Nia, this is why men say that they try to use it, right? Why do I need you if I can cook for myself? Why do I need you if I can lead and inspire myself? Why do I need you if I make my own money? The trade-off was I'm going to help your life easier by taking care of what's inside the house, and I was supposed to take care of what's outside the house. You want me to do all your roles plus my role. And even if I do it, it's still, you don't like it because I don't cook how you want me to cook. I don't clean how you want me to clean. I don't fold the clothes like you want me to. I don't make the bed like you want me to. Y'all complain about everything that has to do with doing your role, his role, and even getting help. So again, we don't have a problem helping you. The problem is, regardless of what we do, it doesn't make you happy. And even if we commit to the marriage, you still ungrateful and want a divorce as well too. So y'all can be lazy bums and we can still be loyal to you. You can't help us with nothing. And even if we make you happy and check off everything on your list, you still leave. That's the problem with most relationships.
No, women aren't leaving happy marriages. And you look at what you're calling it. You're calling
What's a happy marriage? What's a happy marriage?
Stop.
Look, you're doing it again. What's a happy marriage? But what's a happy marriage?
Control your emotions.
Look. She gonna keep creating a false argument.
Let me finish.
They're not leaving.
Let me finish. You
Go
keep
ahead.
calling it help. And that's the problem. You're not helping her, and stop separating these things as if they're solely supposed to belong to her. You are saying that you don't like it when I do the laundry a certain way. Yeah, because you're doing a half-ass job. You do it like a kid.
Control.
You do it like you don't know.
You want to control me. I can't control you. You want to control me. I don't have to do it how you want me to do it. If you don't listen to what she's saying. If she don't have to sleep with me every day, if she don't have to cook and clean every day, but then you want to tell me how to fold clothes and make the bed, they want to control you. And it still don't make them happy. Even if we get a little control and make us happy, they want to control you and pacify it as partnership and equality, but it's not that. They want you to do majority of everything inside and outside the whole household, and they want to do bare minimum. Listen to what she's saying.
No. Listen to what you're saying, because this woman.
I'm
gonna let you go, Naya.
Yeah,
These women are also working, and you're still calling the household duties help. You're still calling it, it's okay for me to do a half-ass job. and she's also bringing in income. So what are we saying? Go
You
ahead,
see what she
Naya.
did?
No,
No one said
Yeah, so
half-ass job. I didn't do it how she wanted me to do it. So
go
they
ahead,
don't
Naya.
do. Listen, there's women don't know how to have sex like the man wants her to have sex. There's women who ain't cleaning like the man wants her to clean. There's women who run their mouth like the man don't want her to run her mouth. Most of these women don't do what men are asking
raggedy
them.
ass piece of shit. You could have found something else to talk about.
Look, that's a horrible
Talking
video,
about
SH.
some don't know how to have sex how y'all want us to
Oh,
have
most of y'all don't know how to have
What
sex.
is an orgasm gap that y'all ain't fulfilling? What are you talking about?
Why should he make
Y'all
you
don't
feel
know
good?
what y'all doing in the bed.
Hey, Nia,
Y'all
just keep
don't know what
listening.
y'all doing in the bed.
Everything is about them. Everything is about them. They don't care. Like most
Boy, I
men
tell you.
don't care about how they feel because they don't care about men feel. When they talk about hookup culture,
Boy.
most women don't orgasm because a man don't care if you get off. He's jumping on you just to jump off. But when they're in relationships, they have more climaxes and orgasms because the guy cares about them and they care about the guy. But why should a man care about her orgasm if she don't even care about the man? It don't make no sense.
Okay.
right.
Go ahead, Naya.
I mean, with me, like what the brother's saying, he's kind of right when it comes to a woman do have her own duties. So if a woman have her duties, that's not my job. And if she have a job, I don't really care if she have a job because that money, if it does come in, cool. But most likely she could put it in her pocket,
It's
maybe
her
use it for
money.
something else. I really wouldn't care if she have a job because I could, you know, I could take care of myself. So if I'm bringing you in, or if we got in a relationship and you are in my house, because I'll never move into your house, I do expect certain things that I'm already doing to be like certain loads. Like maybe I wash my clothes every Sunday. I cook once in a blue moon. I cook a big pot and eat that. I do expect to take some of those load and put it in your hand. So if you do lose your job, if you're done, great. If you do lose your job, I ain't gonna really stress you. Now, some basic thing, sex is some basic criteria. The house have to be clean, so that's some basic criteria. So there's some basic thing you have to do. Now, with me personally, I mean, I didn't really have no problem with it. All these ladies, that I dealt with, they understood, what the rules was. They didn't really give me any problem when it comes to that. They did their part, I did my part. And sometimes, if they do get a job, they go to their job, work their job. And sometimes I give them leeway. They come back home and they still do their part.
So
I
you
didn't really
still in a
bother them.
You still in a relationship?
Not
So
right
I
now.
see
No,
what
no.
Why do y'all keep? Why do y'all, brother? Why do brothers like respectfully? Why do you say that and then you're not in a relationship? You still, I didn't have that problem. Then
No,
how
no,
you
no,
not in a
no.
relationship?
No,
Then
no,
why you
no.
not? Okay, wait, brother. Why
When
you not
I
in a relation? Hold on. If you didn't have those problems,
that's a good question.
why are you not in a relationship with y'all? A lot of brothers
Because
come on here and then
because
say the stuff that you say. Why aren't you in a
uh-huh.
relationship with one of them?
Okay, well, one, they need to meet all the criteria for me to be in a relationship. My criteria is very strict, and
No, no,
well, it's
brother.
not that
Hey,
strict.
brother,
Hold on, I'm
Nia.
about to let you know. Give me
No,
one second.
Nia,
Give me.
you just said right in front of you said you
Hold on,
didn't
wait,
have
wait.
none of these problems. You said you don't have none of these
I'm about to.
problems.
I told you, yeah. The problem where the cooking, cleaning, and all that, I don't have any of those problems. Only one problem that I had. One problem with most women, not all. It was the communication and accountability when they talk to me crazy. That's the only problem that I had. Everything else they did. I didn't really like. Every Sunday she take the car, put the clothes in it, go wash the clothes. I ain't no problem with that. Really, no problem. But when it
Why they
comes
were talking
to
to you crazy? If they doing everything that you asking them to do, why they talking to you crazy? And you doing what they asking?
because
Hold on, real quick. If you do everything that they're asking and they do everything that you're asking, why were they talking to you crazy?
Because sometimes they see something on social media and they listen to that dumb advice, and then I tell them, look, the only person you really should be listening to is me, because the people on social media don't have a vested interest in you, and then it goes to become an argument, and then when that argument happened, you know, when the argument happened, and now I'm upset, I'm trying to hold her accountable for certain things that she said. She's become unruly, become disrespectful, sometimes curse, etc., and it become even bigger. So the entire thing never got solved, and it just, we forgot about it. And as time goes forward, it become more and more and more.
And you want me to believe that that you didn't have no problems with them being inconsistent in the household if they were disrespectful to you?
I know you ain't gonna believe it, but wallahi dang.
No, would you? No, listen. If you're saying that they go on, hold on. If you tell them, listen what you're telling Ali. They go on a line and listen to what these women say, and then they talk to me crazy. If they're watching, SH be telling these women not to be traditional wives either. Don't be doing all these things that men are asking. So if they're talking to you crazy because they watching the internet, why would they be coming home and being a traditional woman for you if they're watching the internet?
Well, anytime to watch it, we argue about it. But I'm telling you right now, I put this on God. I put this on my mom. They really did it. I'm not making it up. Like, I didn't have no problem when it comes to doing it. I really didn't. So I guess I picked her correctly. Prior to if they wasn't talking back, they wasn't being argumentative. Because I know sometimes we may not see eye to eye on certain things. Like when it comes to, like one time when I first interacted with this other female, and I told her that she got to wash my clothes because you're not just laying up in my house just for sex. No, I don't want that. You got to wash these clothes. And she told me this when I first said, "So I don't gotta wash the clothes." I said, "Well, then you gotta get the fuck out."
I thought you had.
I told her, then you gotta get the fuck out. Because I'm.
You said you didn't have those problems.
Again, no. I said when I first met them, not when not when we already talked about it. This is. I'm telling you the story from when I first met them, when they actually came in and started living with me. So when they started living with me, I told them, "Well, then you gotta get the hell out." But eventually we argued about it. And then eventually she started doing it every Sunday, washing clothes with no problem. No problem. Really, no problem. So thus, I make sure her phone bill was paid. She had food. I did my part. I made sure my part was already done, always done. When I come home, the bed is made. Not my clothes, but the bathroom is clean. They don't gotta wash it every day, but the bathroom was clean. And also the kitchen, she make me something to eat. So I really didn't have no problem. I just got to,
hold on. So you telling so you had women who would be argumentative, but they would still do what you asked them to do?
They would still do what I asked them to do. Now
and you left them for that?
Yeah, because I don't like when women, keep going back and forth with me, and then when they get very mad, they start belittling you. Start talking down to you, start calling you names, etc. I don't like that. The only issue that I have with them, or at least the one that I did deal with, because all of them not the same. Another one just smoke too much, I left down for that. Another one drink too much, I left down for that. So the only problem that I did have here was accountability, and when she get mad, how her mouth just be going all left. And I keep telling her, I said, look, I'm a grown ass man, I'm not a boy. You can't talk to me like that. You gotta talk to me with sugar and sweet. I'm literally not a child. I could handle myself. I'm even taking care of you. So if you can't talk to me with sugar and sweet, me and you, we can't see each other any further. I can't see you any further until I hear you talking to me with not love, but with life. Especially when you get mad. Because when you get mad, every ounce of love or every ounce of respect I have for you, each time we argue and you start going off and belittling me, that disappeared every single time until to a point where now I just see you as just some random stranger.
Okay.
And when you
ain't got no, you don't have no, you didn't have no children with none of them, did you?
No.
I can maybe I'll be more understanding.
Right here. Let me stop you guys right here real quick. First of all, I got 62 people on my live. I got Ilkan Ali in the building. I got Mr. Naya here. Thank you guys for showing up and watching. Please hit the Cash Apps and support the show. I'm not monetized just yet, but I wanted to just say something because all I really hear is it's not really women who benefited from marriage more than men, because if that were true, right, the men wouldn't be staying to keep the marriages together. What I see is women are leaving these marriages. If it benefited us so much, women would be staying to keep the benefits even if we're unhappy, right? What you guys want is our free labor. You see a slave, you see a body, and you don't see a person. You see a mom. And then when we don't feel that desire towards you, you're not an adequate partner, you start shitting on us for wanting to fix that part of the relationship. You say, you're ungrateful because I pay for this. That's actually a transactional relationship. So you can yap, but that's the truth. If women were benefiting more from marriages, we would be staying even if we're unhappy to keep the benefits. Right or wrong?
Wrong. I
Wrong.
told you I told you y'all are bums. You don't want to do nothing for anybody else. That's why Tom Brady wife left. That's why Michael B. Jordan, Lori Harvey left him. That's why old girl was doing Johnny Depp dirty. That's why the dude that's Idris off of Snowfall, the woman can't stay with them. Y'all, most of you want to be a pretty face. You think you got a nice body. You can flex and just get guys to do whatever you want them to do for you, but you don't think you have to perform and do anything that inconveniences you. Anything where you have to move a hand, foot, body, and do something for somebody else. Anytime you got to check your own mouth, like the brother said right there, and correct yourself, is problematic. Y'all struggle with accountability and you struggle with responsibility. You'd rather be by yourself struggling than be in a relationship where you benefit and have to do for somebody else. That's the truth.
Yeah, sorry,
and
Ali.
me,
No,
I would say
women would rather leave the marriages and be peaceful and not have to mother you and tell you how to fold the clothes properly and hear you bitching and whining about how you pay the bills and why she can. That's why you're competing with women's peace. That's what you're competing with. You're competing with our peace, and you're Muslim up here. So you know exactly.
What is that?
No. I'm bringing up religion, not because of his religion, but because of Muslim countries and how we see these so-called traditional marriages turn out for women.
No. You're not listening. Hold on.
Boy, I tell you.
Men are not getting listening. Peace. Women are not bringing men peace. Stop making it look like we're getting benefits. Women aren't bringing men peace.
If you're not getting benefits
and consistency.
You're staying for what? Why would you marry a woman if you're not getting benefits?
I will say this again. Unlike y'all who are miserable typically, a man would rather stay with a woman and have access to the woman and spend time with women because they actually love women than to be with no woman at all. You pick your feelings, you pick control and your way over everything else. So you'll compromise yourself, you'll compromise your kids, you'll compromise men, you'll compromise all of society, just like in the beginning of time in the Bible. If you believe in the Bible, y'all care more about just getting the last word than even having peace, even having benefits, even having love or having a family. You just care about having the last word, even if you go to hell. Y'all don't care.
No, we don't care about the last word even. We care because women are actually the ones sacrificing more than you are.
Sacrificing what? Stop saying it. What are you saying? Yo, what are they sacrificing? What are you sacrificing?
Yeah, so what? Hold on. Can you?
Are you crazy? That shit is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. That shit got me so hot.
Yo, those videos is crazy. That's you using them all wrong. SH, you using videos all. SH, how do y'all sacrifice?
This interrupting me. Let me finish my point. So all I'm saying is,
don't forget that point.
All I'm saying is,
okay.
Women give up more. We give up dreams. We give up our whole life riding behind y'all to help your careers go up. We lose ourselves we lose our bodies. We lose ourselves behind kids. We give up everything for you to turn around and say, you're lazy, you're ungrateful, I pay for everything. You don't treat us like you love us. You treat us like we were created and owe you something. That's how you treat us.
You see what she said?
Yes, we are leaving you because instead of giving up our lives behind a man, instead of giving up everything behind you, being disrespected, cheated on, taken advantage of, we are finding our peace with ourselves, making our own money, and not dealing with your bullshit. That's why women are divorcing you.
Yeah, so but see, with me, this is what I would say. I don't.
No.
Yeah, I don't think this is why women are leaving. I just think women are easily swayed. Women are easily manipulated. You know, just like in the Bible, they said that Eve, she bit the apple that the snake said to go eat. I don't know how that whole Adam and Eve story went. Now Adam, God said, don't touch anything, don't the fruit of knowledge. But Eve thought that it was God that was talking to her, and then she went to go take the apple. most women, anytime they start hearing maybe hypothetically like a voice in their head, because a lot of them do hear voices that tell them to leave their husband, or tell them that this guy here is cheating. Sometimes the man not doing nothing. Anytime they hear these things, they think that it's God talking to them, and then they make reckless decisions like that. Now, again, I don't know what women are sacrificing for men personally, because if men come in and saying that we about to take all your responsibility, like we was already doing it. Like we was already taking care of ourselves. We are very self-sufficient. Every Sunday I go wash my own clothes. I don't need a woman to wash my clothes. You know, if I need sex, I could just call a lady over just to come hang out with me. We watch a movie. I don't need her for that too. So I don't see what really a female is sacrificing. The only thing here is if she do come into my life, I have to take some of the load because I just made her life easy. She came from outside, maybe struggling. You know, some women are doing good, but I'll never meet those women. Men then will never exchange. I can't lie to you. But those women that are struggling, you know, they obviously looking for a dude. She came into my life, and immediately her life already changed. She no longer have to worry about her, you know, her rent or anything like that. Everything just changed as soon as she walked into my house. So I don't know what I'm actually benefiting off of it. From my point of view, she's benefiting more than I'm benefiting.
Yeah, Naya, I'm gonna address everything you said from the
People,
beginning.
people trying to come
One,
up. Did you want
no,
people to come up?
yeah.
SS?
Let them come up. Naya, send them the
Mhm.
link. Naya, you brought up the Bible because everybody likes to bring up Eve. One, it wasn't an apple. The Bible says fruit. Two, all three got in trouble. God punished the serpent, God punished Eve, and God punished Adam. That means they all sinned. That means the serpent was the first one to commit the deception and tell Eve to do this. Eve listened, and Adam followed. That means they all committed a sin. God punished Adam and said, "You will till the ground and work for your food for the rest of your life." And Eve's curse was to be beneath her husband and to have pain in childbirth. And the serpent was, his punishment was to be on his belly. All three of them got in trouble with God. It's not just Eve. That's one. And two, what was your second point? Because I just lost myself. I hate when people bring up the Bible as if that is what it said. Stop bringing up Eve as if she's the only one being deceived. They all got in trouble. They all got punished.
Yeah. So everybody have to take accountability, absolutely. But it's because of her reckless behavior. It's not because of Adam's reckless behavior. Adam actually followed. And I remember somewhere inside of it, God had pulled Adam to the side and said, "Adam, why did you let Eve bite from the fruit of knowledge, whatever it is?" Adam couldn't answer that. So thus, Adam, you're responsible for that woman. Nobody else is responsible. You're responsible. So yeah, your ass, you will be in trouble for that. So, and the next question here was women sacrificing for men. I don't know
Oh,
what are they
okay.
really sacrificing for.
That's what you said. Yes, there we go. So you said that you don't understand what women are sacrificing because
Yeah.
you don't value the things that we do. You don't see the day-to-day, the waking up, the picking up after you and our kids. You don't even see the value in childbirth because that's crazy, because that's the one thing I think anybody could think of that a woman sacrifices, and that's giving birth to you.
But
So
wait,
we
hold
want
on.
to hold on. So we want to bring up scriptures and everything and all of that, as if Eve came out of Adam's rib. Okay, then go fucking make more women out of ribs then, because I know all three of y'all got belly buttons on you.
But
You
wait,
don't
hold on.
value
So
the sacrifices women do. We give birth.
You
That's
How
mean
is that
all
a
four? You mean
sacrifice?
all four of us? All four of us, even you.
right. Me
yeah,
too.
so yeah,
How is
Okay,
it a
okay,
sacrifice? No, hold on,
okay.
hey, Nia, you keep fam. Ask a quick. Stop going. You going too long, fam. Just get it. You gonna get her to do the same thing. When you create life and have a baby, you're not sacrificing anything. You're bringing life into this
I'm clipping you
world.
there.
Let me
Hell
finish.
no.
You're choosing to have a baby. It makes changes to your body, but you're making that choice to bring life into this world and have a family and build a family with a man. So why are you calling it a sacrifice if it's something that you want to do and something that you invest in?
Are you serious,
And that's part
Ali?
of your
No, I'm
biology.
dead serious. What are you
No,
talking
you
about?
dead serious that a woman giving birth is
It's
not
not a sacrifice. What you didn't pass away. You didn't lose anything.
Though.
You're gaining life.
We can though.
It's a possibility. It's very, very, very unlikely for a woman to pass away.
A lot
you were
of people
made
on
to
the
create
earth
babies.
because
So
of
again,
somebody birthing people.
you are not sacrificing anything when you have a child. You're bringing life into this world. You chose to be a mother. You chose to be a wife. You chose to want to have a family. And a lot of you may have single family mother, be a single family mother. You didn't want to have a family, but when you have a child, when you have 2, when you have 3, when you have 4, when you have 5, it's not a sacrifice. It's literally you creating life.
And then I would like to say this right here. See, women are already giving birth right now, though. They're doing it, they're doing it with some of these useless guys who's not doing anything for them.
Nia, you didn't be family. Tell us how, fam. Let her answer, or anybody answer how having a child is sacrifice.
Now, personally, I think it is a sacrifice. I think,
how? Break it down for us today. Let me get my notepad.
Because even though the hospital industry as well, yeah, there is a chance that they could die.
I'm not fam. Don't do she didn't die. How is having a baby a sacrifice?
I mean, for me, that's the major thing.
And I didn't say for you or her or women. How is having a child a sacrifice? If you're not saying what women say, just look good to women. How is having a kid a sacrifice?
That's what it is. I'm not saying anything that's
no. You keep saying it's just a sacrifice. How?
It's a gift and a sacrifice because that person.
How is it a sacrifice? Fam, you're a man, right? You're logical, right?
Right.
What you're doing is gaslighting. You told me it's a sacrifice, and you're not telling me how it's a sacrifice, and that's problematic because you said the women will become they wouldn't be accountable and become argumentative with you. How is a woman having a baby a sacrifice?
Because there's a chance that they could pass away.
So it's not a sacrifice, right? Hold on, Reese. So it's not a sacrifice, right?
No, it is a sacrifice.
I ask him first. Let him answer.
Let me answer.
Okay, you answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me answer you. Because clearly you don't value what we grow through when we choose to bear children. Some women lose their teeth. Some women's noses get bigger. Our hair falls out. So our bodies change. Our bellies go up. Some women are in surgery, getting C-sections, have to have their bellies cut out. We're losing sleep back to back, days on end, tired. You know that. Hold on? You got military background? Do you have military background? Yes or no, Ali? It is a torture tactic to have soldiers and people move out of their sleep, to wake them up in the middle of the night. And women go through that. When we give birth, have to wake up every 2 hours to feed a cry. Noise is a tactic in the military. Lack of sleep is a tactic in the military. And women, we do it.
Sad. This is so sad.
You don't value what we do. Say that. Say you don't value.
Thank God for my mother who didn't complain about being a mother, who didn't complain about giving me life, who didn't complain about cooking, who didn't complain about breastfeeding. Y'all complain about everything. What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy? They don't enjoy nothing. Nia, you let them do it. They don't enjoy doing nothing for men, even for the baby.
No,
say you don't lie. Say you don't value what the fuck we do. Say you don't value.
No, you don't enjoy being a mother. Say you don't enjoy being a woman. You don't enjoy being a mother if it's having to do for somebody else. No, that's moving. All of us value the woman. But just because you breastfeed, just because you give life isn't a sacrifice. Just say y'all hate doing anything for your kids and your man. Everything is hardship. Everything's hard.
No, again, see.
Rile eyes. I don't want to mess your name up.
Realize
the influencer. Go ahead. You want to chime in?
Of course. I would say, you got to be the type to know it. And this is when gender roles come in, because you got to have your own lane to run your own lane, and you got to let your man have his own to run his lane, and then not intersect. All this runs together, and what happens is sometimes. Or a lot of times, one side thinks they're doing more than the other side. And we're going to be honest, the men's side is required from the woman's side to do more than the woman. And that's where the men are getting fucked up at with this shit. Because we're sitting here like, that's why we ask you the question of what you bring to the table. And y'all don't like that. If we're doing all this extra work, y'all require traditional values from a man, but you're not traditional women.
Are you?
You want more. You want more. You want more from a man, but you want to give the man less.
Do you believe?
You say you want the man to be the leader, but you don't want to give him the leadership role. You don't want to give him the power. You don't want to give him the power of the leader. The leader means he leads, you follow. He has the final say in decisions. He conversates with you and talks to you, yes, about a situation. So y'all make a decision, but he is the face and the forerunner of that. Why? Because he is the one that gets down on bended knee and gives you a ring and gives you his last name. You represent him at that time. If you do not understand that, most women, they are oblivious to why this is important. They think that it's control from a man, and it is not control from a man. Okay, you represent you when you become one and you prove, because you actually, and this is why men tell you they have to get to the point now where they have to say, we're the prize now. And y'all think men are sassy from that shit. No, it's because what a man does, he does so much to change your lifestyle. The things you do is very minimal. You just still do the same shit. You sleep with a nigga, give him a baby. So now for y'all, it means nothing. For us, it's everything. It's legacy when you're dealing with us. And so for what we're doing, if you're going to be a woman, if you're going to think that just being there, sitting there, looking good is good enough, it's not. We don't want no lazy ass. We don't want no lazy woman. Okay, right. We don't want We don't want no old ass lazy woman on top of that. We don't want you when you finally get it together. You're oldest, you're in your 40 something, close to 50, and then you want to settle down after you done all the whorish stuff. You done traveled, you done everything. So now a man can't show you nothing, teach you nothing, and he don't have that. That's why he has to go younger to where it's unexperienced, so where he can feel like a man of somewhat of, I ain't gonna say value, but he can show you something different that you ain't never been shown before. You're a woman that's experienced like that. He can't show you nothing. You got mouth, you got all that, and he can't show you nothing. You done experienced it all. You done it all. He can't experience nothing with you.
Fam, can you hear it, fam?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, she was trying to talk. Fam.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear her?
Who, me? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh, okay. You, because you said a lot. I was trying to get back to your point.
Hold on, real quick. He may not know. Hold on, we on her show, fam, not my show. That's what it is.
Thank you.
I'm the host.
That's my man, Alex. And you know what? That's my man right there. My man. We usually have. I apologize. My bad. My bad, baby. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead.
So I was trying to ask you, because this is where I get messed up with that table conversation. If you're a traditional man and you walk around as if you are a provider, if you don't know me, I don't believe that in traditional marriages, they don't work. Statistically, they don't work. Egalitarian marriages have an 81% success rate, which means there's no hierarchy, and they have a 4.5 more time likely to last rate. So those are the marriages that I advocate for. No hierarchy. But let's go to your traditional sense, because I don't ask for that stuff.
You say when you say no hierarchy, how do those marriages typically run where there's no hierarchy?
Oh, wait a minute. We'll get there. You brought up tradition and you said the table. If you are tradition, a provider, you are the provider, are you not supposed to provide the table? Yes or no? That's just a yes or no question.
The table being the foundation, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you are a provider. Are you not supposed to now put food on it? Yes or no?
Bring provision? Yes.
You are a provider. Are you not now supposed to dress the table and make sure everybody at the table is comfortable?
No.
Part of the provision is to provide. So whatever the money that I bring in from my provision all encompasses all that.
My problem with this provider
So
and
with
the table,
with your 3 questions that you've asked me, let me ask you one.
wait, I had a follow-up though.
Oh
The
yeah,
reason why
okay,
I'm
go ahead.
asking, the reason why I'm bringing up this table concept is because as a provider, and the concept of taking a wife, she isn't supposed to do anything but be there and accept your provisioning. You're supposed to. You're supposed
Who
to
told
give
you that?
her. Wait a minute. Even in the traditional sense, as a provider and a leader, so-called, you're supposed to be the one with everything available,
Hey,
and
SH,
you
hit that.
choose your
SH,
wife to house.
SH, hit that.
No, that's incorrect.
Look, hold on, y'all. Look at the
Wait a
bottom
minute,
of the
what?
look at the bottom of the layout, so you can see it. Like hit one of the, like the second. I think it's the second layout. No, not that one. Hit the other one. The next one. The next one. The next one. Next one.
Wait.
It should look like 2 people put to get close together.
It should look like 2 people close
Yeah,
together.
two people close together.
So
it should be one person on the bottom of your layout, then the next one should be like.
Hold on, I'm gonna remove all of y'all and re-add you back. You got me doing this on live. Like, come on, you know I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing right yet. This is crazy.
No, but you can't see people. Oh, that's a little better, but it's like the people, the boxes are smaller. I'm trying to help you out. See how it is? It's all
let me take the comments off then.
It ain't the comments. It's the way you got your layout. I think you might have messed with your layout. You went through all the layouts.
I can make you bigger. Oh wait, no, that's too damn big. Ew.
No, everybody. No, it should be one at the bottom. Never mind. I don't even.
I
went
fixed
through all
later,
of them.
Ali. We talking.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It look crazy. Okay.
Can chat? Y'all can see, right? We good.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, Uncle Rick? Yeah, the reason why I'm saying if you're a provider and you are putting yourself in a provider position, that means you provide a home, you provide the table, you bring the food, the eats, and you allow a woman to come into your home and live there. She's not she's not supposed to bring anything to the table in that traditional sense. That makes that she's not doing anything for you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Let me. Can I?
Oh, he was talking.
Something?
Realize Uncle Ricky was just talking, fam.
But I've been waiting and
Go ahead.
Waiting for my spot to get blown on.
Okay,
my apologies.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, are we speaking from a marital standpoint, or are we speaking from a dating potential provision standpoint? Because if we're talking from a dating, not married, we can't count that. You're supposed to see that I can provide, just like I can see you could be wifed. That's how that's supposed to go. I'm supposed to see wife in you. You're supposed to see provider in me. That's how that's supposed to run. If I don't see wife in you, if I don't see wife in you, it don't go. If you don't see provider in me, then it don't go, right?
Answer the question.
So that's where the fair trade-off is supposed to go.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Realize if she's supposed to see a provider in you during the dating stage,
and I'm supposed to see a wife in her in the dating stage.
Okay, that means you're spending and providing stuff.
And
correct?
She's giving me wifey material equally, right?
And what I'm trying to get you to know is...
What is that?
What is that? Yeah, what is it?
You don't know what that is? Okay, I need to see cooking, cleaning. If she comes into my space, I need to see that she said, if there's a little mess in the corner, she said, "Oh, baby, I got that. You got that? Oh, why is your stuff junky like that?" She need to be trying to prep. And then she say, "If you ate today, did you eat today, baby? Oh no, you didn't eat. Okay, well let me cook you something. Let me get you something. Don't eat that fast food that you would go eat. Let me go ahead and get you some." That type of vibe is wifey type of energy. You want me to cook? You want me to be Mr. Fix It? When I see something broke, I'm gonna say, "Oh baby, let me get that. Oh baby, you need to change them tires. Them tread on them tires you got. Your tires are about to go. I need to make sure you got tread on the tires. So it's a time of year that you need tread on your tires. Like when it's snow outside, I need to make sure you got tread on your tires, baby. No, you don't be out here. You don't got to call the man. I got you, baby. I see that." You need
So
oil in your tank.
Okay.
You need oil in your engine. Okay, how many miles has it been since you had the last oil change? I got you, baby. Type shit like that. It ain't difficult to be mindful. You want me to be mindful of you. I want you to be mindful of me. Simple. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go to Uncle Rick because he's been waiting patiently. Hi, nice to meet everybody. Thank you for coming on my show. All right, go ahead, Uncle Rick.
SH, I agree with your point. You just.
Okay.
I want to let everybody. But was that supposed to cost you nothing as a woman? Was that supposed to what was that supposed to cost you as a woman? It was supposed to be that provision of me giving you a house, a home, a place where we can raise our children, where you can be the woman you need to be, right? Because you can't be the woman you need to be without certain conditions, facts. What does that cost you as a woman?
Who's that question for, by the way?
It's for a woman. You're a woman, right?
You.
Oh, you're asking me. Okay.
Yeah. So let me set the baseline so you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I agree with your point because, as I mentioned, most women can't be a good woman or a decent woman without certain conditions. It's not in y'all, right?
Yes.
So if I set these conditions, right, I have this place where you can come and not worry about bills, the things y'all complain about the most, the financials, right? You don't have to worry about no bills. You don't have to worry about no food, right? You don't have to worry about your safety. It's good over here. What was that supposed to cost you as a woman?
What is that supposed to cost me? In a traditional sense, why would it cost me something why would it cost me? I think I'm a little confused with your question of it.
Most women are. That's why you having these discussions.
No.
You know, what are you giving up? What are you giving up? If I give up my part, what are you giving up?
Okay, so let me get the line then, because we're saying you're providing a safety net. You're saying you're giving us food, you're giving us the home, you're providing us with what was the other thing you said?
Everything.
You know, like
stop, Riley.
Okay.
Riley, stop.
Y'all, Nia, please stop changing it.
Everybody stop. I'm giving you everything.
You're giving me everything.
What was that supposed to cost you as a woman?
Nothing. Why would that cost me anything?
What do you mean nothing?
Why is that costing me anything?
Y'all,
that's
don't
the question making sense.
Please don't say nothing. Stop.
No. As a grown married woman, you're not making sense. It was supposed to
Nia, stop, fam. Let them have a conversation, man. Let them have a conversation. Y'all keep moving it. Stay right where we at.
His wording is confusing.
It's the what? Ain't nothing wrong with it. No, it's not. Stop. This is the problem. You keep thinking women are slow. You know what's crazy? You left all your women because how they communicated. You say it's confused. You co-signed.
It's confusing because you think like a bitch.
His wording. Look. He's already emotional.
It's confusing now because you think like a bitch.
No, you have already become a hypocrite. Hey, Nia, you literally said you left your women because they had communication problems, right? You would tell them something. They go listen to Nia. I'm talking, fam. Like, that's crazy. Let me. I'm not gonna talk over you. No, I'm not. First of all, you talking over him.
Heard this. Hold on. One second.
No, I'm not 1 second because you didn't stop when I was talking.
This man immediately.
You didn't stop when I.
Come on, motherfucker. What are you doing, Eric? Do not. I fuck you up.
What the fuck was that?
I fuck you up. That was our kid. You fat fuck.
Okay, so I had to do that to stop y'all because, again, this is my show. The reason why your question doesn't make any sense is because the conversation that I was having with Ali was not about a man or somebody who is providing safety or doing the things that makes a woman feel safe. We were having a discussion about what a woman does that's valuable and whether the thing she does is valuable, because I was seeing that
that's fair. Sis, that's fair. No. That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you.
Okay, stop for a second. You asked me if a man is providing a safety type of marriage, he's doing everything he's supposed to do, then what am I losing?
What does that cost you as a woman? What do you have to do as a woman to get that? Does it come, or is it just supposed to happen just because it's you?
Oh, okay. Now your framework is making sense. Should he just pick anybody is what you're asking me. No, he shouldn't just pick anybody. I don't advocate for a lazy woman or somebody who does nothing or doesn't provide. Again, the type of marriages I advocate for is two people who participate equally in a shared life that they create together. So while I'm saying, no, she shouldn't be doing nothing, we were talking about the one side of the marriage where the man is seeming not to look at what the woman does as any form of value. He's not. Ali wasn't looking at.
Let me know when I can go, please.
You gonna tell me to do? You gonna come on?
No. I'm just saying. I want you to let me know when I can go because I don't want to interrupt you again.
Okay, go ahead. Since you're cutting me off.
So my question is this, right? If I married you, don't I see those things already?
Yeah, you do.
So what are you talking about? Clarify your stance, because y'all keep telling me to clarify mine. Clarify your stance, because I have to see you as a woman. Black men marry hoes, right, Ali? We marry the worst of the worst, but we see value in y'all, but we're not. What are you talking about? So clarify your point, because the things you say
Ali
that we see.
Yeah, Ali said, what's valuable? I asked him about birth. He said it's not a sacrifice. I said, yes, it is.
Is it a sacrifice when a dog gives birth, or a cat, or a roach? Is it a sacrifice, or is it just a biological function?
Yeah, and this is my problem. Y'all do not see the value in what we do when we do give birth. Our bodies go through extreme changes, not just changes like all willy-nilly, because you don't see or understand what we even going through. Our hormonal function. No, because you're literally sitting here on a panel with a woman, and all of y'all are looking like a scarecrow, like giving birth ain't sacrifice. It don't mean nothing. It's just a biological function. Yeah, because y'all don't see or feel or know what it's like. Y'all don't sit there. Hold on. You don't know what it's like because y'all sleep through it too. You don't know what it's like to every 2 hours wake up with the baby by yourself for months on end, crying all day. And that's why I brought up military tactics. The military uses sleep deprivation as torture, and we go through it. The military uses noise as torture, and we go through it. On top of hearing you say, right after we give birth, you're not giving me enough sex. You don't appreciate me because I'm giving you money. So again, my point is, and that's why I got railed up, is because y'all don't see or value what we do when we are mothers and giving birth. Y'all don't see no value in it. Look how y'all talking to me.
So I got a question here.
Hold on, yeah, King hasn't spoken at all. Let King
speak.
I
didn't catch the whole argument. I caught it on the sacrifice part. And
yes, sir.
Shout out to my guy Ali.
What's going on, King?
I disagree with that. Giving birth is a sacrifice, and I have kids, and I've been there from the time they got pregnant, doctors waking up every 2 hours. If we looking at the definition of sacrifice, it is a sacrifice. It is a sacrifice from the body changes. Like when you pregnant, the body the baby basically taking up all your nutrients and low iron and all type of shit. And I don't know if any of you ever had a low iron, but I suffered from that shit from last year. I thought I was dying. So, just the health stuff, the giving up, even if they ain't shit or thought in the streets, just giving up what they felt like they were valuable for, what they was doing before that was valuable. Maybe if it was running the streets or dating different men or peeling men off of their money, whatever the case may be, giving up something that you feel valuable for something else that's valuable is a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know the argument before then, and Ali, my content. I'm not no feminist. Already what I stand for. but I'll be out of my mind to sit here and say that giving birth ain't sacrifice. Just like a man providing or a man
exactly.
Married,
there you go, Dre. There you go.
When it's I got $1,000 left, and I would usually go throw this up in the strip club. Now I gotta, see to it till my wife is straight, or my woman is straight, or my home is straight. That's a sacrifice. Instead of buying a video game or going to buy some shoes, I have to spend this money on, extra adult. So it's a sacrifice.
Don't be mad at your choices. Don't be mad, and don't keep trying to use your choice that you made as leverage to try to make a fucking point. You chose to have a baby.
I didn't hear that part. Yeah, I didn't hear that part.
King Drake. I'm just building on what you're saying. Yeah. Right. So this is a crazy part to me as women. And when you went to the Bible, shout out to you. I'm glad you know your Bible. That's a burden you put on yourself as a woman, right? Is that not a burden that the woman put on herself?
Do women know what their body's gonna
stop
do?
That.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Answer my question.
Answer my question. You're not answering the question.
Answer my question. That's your burden. That's your burden as a woman, correct? When y'all decided, when Adam decided that Eve was bigger than God, when Eve decided that Satan was bigger than God, wasn't that the burden of a woman?
The burden of a woman
answer my question.
To have birth pains. Yes.
Right. And you can die in birth, right? That's a burden of a woman. Right. So don't sit up here and try to use your burden, your sacrifice as leverage for me when you don't give a fuck about the sacrifices I gotta make.
Oh no, you misheard. I don't ascribe to the Bible. I don't subscribe to the Bible.
That's H. I speak in generals, right? I speak in generals. Okay. If I want a direct answer, I'll ask you. Like I said, as a woman, right? I'm speaking in generals. It's probably not you because it's never us. My shit is so repetitive, it's getting sickening to myself, right? It's never us. But it's funny that all of these thoughts and arrangements are out in society with everybody else but you, right? And all the other women on the panels and Nia and it's strange, isn't it?
You checkmated yourself.
Yo,
and let me tell you why.
This guy's too emotional.
Hold on, he just checkmated himself. He said that that's a woman's burden and it's not a sacrifice. Then it's not a sacrifice. Then it's not a sacrifice for a man to provide and to get money and to give us food.
No, he said that. SH.
No, stop.
How you gonna say that?
Stop.
SH, you having a bad faith.
How can you say that when I just told you? I just told you I agree.
He agreed. SH, he agreed with you. SH,
you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna move the goalpost on me. Move it on everybody else.
He agreed with you.
I told you. Ali right here. Ali, Riley's right here. I tell y'all, I provide a space for my wife. Ain't that what I tell you, Ali?
Yes.
Ain't that what I tell you? I make sure my wife has everything she needs because as women, y'all don't even know how to act when shit is hard, right? Y'all gotta have a certain place. A man makes y'all the woman y'all need to be. Y'all can't just be the woman y'all need to be by yourself.
If giving birth ain't a sacrifice, neither
is SH. He can see SH.
No.
Can I say something?
SH, it's Ali. Hold on, real SH. What King and him just did that makes this conversation relevant, is important, what we get understanding, is what all the things that the man is doing is the sacrifice too. So now that we conceded, we'll concede and say that's a sacrifice. Now Uncle Ricky's asking, what else do you sacrifice? So Uncle Ricky said he does everything, which is a sacrifice. Men are doing all these things for a woman, which is sacrifices. Outside of what you're doing for the baby, for the sacrifice, what else are you sacrificing?
Yeah, you keep thinking just birth is that alone. And what I'm saying is you got child rearing and losing your own time. Losing yourself and your own life behind a family is another sacrifice, whether you agree with it or not. Building your career instead of choosing to be a doctor on my own is a sacrifice that women are doing. Some women, because you like to bring grandmothers up a lot, sacrifice staying with you and getting beat by granddaddy. That's a sacrifice for the kids. Dealing with y'all be a sacrifice as well. You don't see, you don't value, you don't look at what women do as anything but a job to serve you. Nothing. It's not a sacrifice to you.
And why does the woman exist? Why was the woman put on earth? If I'm wrong and Uncle Ricky's wrong,
That's irrelevant.
no, I'm
to
asking
my
you.
Conversation because I'm not.
No, that's the same. Hey, SS, you keep deflecting and derailing and moving the goalposts. If you're not supposed to sacrifice,
women, bro.
if you're not supposed to sacrifice with having a child or doing for the man, why was a woman put on earth? What were you supposed to do when you was on earth? What is your responsibility? Why do you exist as a woman?
I exist to live. That's why I'm alive, to live, to make choices, to choose. I don't live. We're not here just to be for each other. If that's the case, then if you're here as a man just to give your money up and do all of that, then that's how you want to live.
Yeah, because I'd be the first to say I don't live for no woman. I'm not here to please women or provide for them. None of that shit. I don't live to.
Just hear my point. Just hear my point, because I don't want to stray away. My point is that y'all keep minimizing and shrinking down what women do as if it's not sacrificial or burdensome. And this is what I also have a problem with. You comparing you making money, because that's what y'all just did, to us giving birth. Like what I tried to say earlier. When we get pregnant, women lose teeth. We go bald for 3 months till it start bringing back. We lose our beauty, and you sit there and you say, that's a choice you made. Now, guess what? The birth rate is going low because women are now choosing not to give birth because this is how y'all talk about it.
I mean, I still
you realize that because you can't answer the question, you're still focusing on that when all the men value the fact that women give birth.
You don't value it.
Yes, you do, and you gotta keep saying. You have to keep saying that. All of us have. Uncle Ricky has a wife. I have a woman. King Dre might have a woman. All of us love and value women and what they and their contributions to Earth. You are deflecting right now because you can't answer SH, and you're having a bad faith.
When Uncle Rick and when King, I don't want to mess your name up, Dreism. When King Dreism and Uncle Rick conceded that giving birth is a sacrifice, they said, yeah, it is a sacrifice because it's the same as us providing for y'all. I could have went to the strip club, but I'm not. It ain't even the same. It's not even the same.
What you compare it to then? What do you compare it to?
It is the same type of. Hold on. See, this is where women don't understand.
It's time and energy.
You get
that's why it's the same as time and energy on both ends.
It's deeper than energy. See, this is
time but this on a basic level. You can't get time and energy on a basic level then, and work is time and time and energy depending on the level of work you're doing.
I'm gonna go to health and mental.
Why they don't understand that? I don't get that.
This is why women don't understand. They seeing the men respond like, well, or a man would say, well, what all do you do? It's in response to saying it's not on the same level. I just gave a ratchet excuse. Right. But what about the anxiety that comes with having to worry about other grown people and now children, not just blowing your money, but the anxiety that takes a toll on your body over years and on your mental health and on stress on your heart and all type of shit. And that's just anxiety. What about the depression that comes with your woman not feeling you not feeling appreciated because you done gave up so much? It's not. You can't compare apples to oranges because they have a great deal of sacrifice, and that's the problem that men have. Is that women minimizes men's sacrifice in the things that they go through.
Thank you.
Okay, King.
And that the man got to absorb the stress or pain from the woman and still have to perform and figure out how to please and to make the house dynamic okay. We still have to make the peace. We have to be the peacemaker because she's looking to us to make that happen.
Let her rebuttal.
Because again, I'm not minimizing that things happen or you get caused anxiety, but again, women are also working and taking care of other grown human beings. Women are also working on top of giving birth and not being attended to appropriately when we do give birth. So again,
we're just saying them same human beings are being taken care of by men. That's all.
Realize it's her fam. It's her show, fam. It's not my show.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
So while I'm not minimizing what you're going through, there is an imbalance because while we're also working, while we're also working. We also have depressions, postpartum, losing teeth, losing hair, not ugly. You calling us ugly. You telling us we need to get our body right. You telling us we not doing enough when we spend our whole lives trying to please y'all and it ain't never good enough. So again, I ain't minimizing it, but I'm calling it spade a spade. It's imbalanced.
I mean, if you're in a situation with, if you chose a man, and this to anybody listening, any woman listening, if you chose a man that let you work 70 hours a week and basically
see nothing wrong with this,
exploit you, that's on you. But I'm not speaking on exploitation. It's not if I'm working 70, 80 hours a week and you at home taking care of the house, bringing in children, all that, I think that that's balanced. But to say that it's an imbalance because you home and you rearing children versus what he's doing is crazy. In a normal situation, you're speaking on exploitation.
Your ribs is expanding. You can't breathe. You doing all of that.
No, but my heart is enlarging it. My heart is enlarging it because my heart is enlarging it because I have high blood pressure now because I'm worried about taking care of you. My stress levels is high. My cortisol is high now because I'm worried about taking care of you. So now I have fat around my stomach and now I got fatty liver because my stress levels are high because you complaining to me that I'm not making enough money. You see how health it affects us both in both ways. Why you think y'all live longer?
I'm not going to. The issue is that, again, you think you're
but this is the problem that men have with you not seeing how you say, oh, it's an imbalance. I mean, if you allow if you make the choice to get with a dude that's exploiting you, that's on you. That's not representative of all men.
It's our fault now.
No. If I'm sitting here complaining about, man, my wife cheating on me, she ain't doing shit, that's on me because I picked her. Right? So
they don't want to hear nothing that hold the women accountable.
But to minimize what men go through and the health effects that they have on our bodies is crazy. That's the problem that you're seeing, and that's the lashback you're seeing from men. That's why men feel unappreciated because we go through health shit too, dealing with y'all.
Yeah, y'all go through health shit dealing with us, and you calling us
and it ain't even no babies.
When we go through health shit or problems or we got anxiety and depression, you know what we do? We go to therapy. Y'all try to put it on us while we also dealing with what we going through and you not even supporting or helping us. You try to put all your anxieties and stuff. And listen to what you just said. Listen to what you just said about the traditional boxing. You worried and stressed because you're not making enough money, and that's the boxing.
No. Not that you're not making enough money. I didn't say that you're not making enough money.
You said she's complaining about you not making enough money.
Being ungrateful, gratitude, not understanding that day by day, my blood pressure high because I'm worried about you and worried about taking care of you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the lack of, not even the lack of gratitude, but how you minimize what men, you complaining about, you sitting here complaining about men not seeing what you go through as a woman. Y'all don't, I don't think a woman ever heard a man even say that. Or if he's even worried about that.
Y'all just said it while I was here.
And we talk about statistically, men go to the grave way earlier. Just based on that alone, way earlier.
There's reasons for that.
That's different. If you want to put it, you got the doctor ain't gonna save you. You might get blood pressure medication, but the problems is still the problem. So if you want to put it on a scale, okay, if we're gonna compare apples to oranges, right? Oh, you have a baby and this and this and that, which I'm sympathetic to because I done had low iron before and thyroid problems and all that shit. I done had that before without a baby, so I understand it and I know, right? And I've been there with my kids' mothers from day one up until now. They teenagers, right? I understand that. But if you was going to put it on a scale, at least you ain't going to the grave early. At least you can live out your life another 10, 15 years. Because our stress come from one thing. It ain't basketball. It ain't hobbies with our homies. It ain't strip clubs, None of that. The stress that we take a cold toll on our bodies, that raise our cortisol, that raise our blood pressure, that got us with fat around our stomach, that's putting fat around our organs, that's making our hearts bigger, and so it don't pump, Lord. That stress comes from women. That's a fact. So for women to minimize that or act like that don't exist, this is why you get the response y'all getting.
Yeah, no, it's not. Uncle Rick, you wanted to say something? I think I heard you.
Yeah, thank you. I want to express this. We all have our burdens to bear. Does that make sense to everybody? Right? It's my job to understand your burden, right? To sympathize with it, but it's still your burden to bear. Right? So again, I understand as a woman, you go through things, but you're a woman, right? So the same consideration I'm going to show you that a woman has with my burdens is the same concern I'm going to show with hers, right? So maybe, listen, just maybe as women, you know, if y'all not dealing with dudes y'all say y'all really don't fuck with, right? That really ain't for you, right? Maybe if you express, you know, concerns and his burdens, maybe he'll care a little bit more about yours. Just maybe.
Okay, so I'm going to circle back to my point, and this is why these traditional marriages aren't working. Because we keep putting ourselves in these boxes, and let me just say this for my show, because these are my beliefs, and I'm going to push forward my rhetoric. These traditional marriages are not working because you put yourself in a box as provider, leader, sole provider, and you put her in a box of birther, household carer, and all of that, and we don't see the sacrifices being made. We don't see or feel like we're being heard or seen or cared about. And this is why egalitarian marriages work, because you pick up where you see fit. You pick up in the relationship. You don't do it and leave your drawers dirty and say she got it because that's her job. You wash your drawers because you're grown and you're participating in your life. What happens is in these traditional marriages, you say that's your role as a woman, that's your job, and she drowning and suffering, and you say you're supposed to be happy about it. And then you feel like we doing the same thing to you. You got fat around your stomach, and you feel like we telling you should shut up and be happy about it. You's the provider. That's your sacrifice, right?
This is why this
is don't work.
This is a disingenuous. This is a disingenuous conversation because women would literally say, "I'd rather go 100 by myself than go 50-50 with any nigga." As soon as she feels like she's going 50 with you and y'all doing equal, or if she feel like she's doing more, not benefiting as much as you, the relationship is over. Most relationships in America only are successful if the woman is benefiting more than the man does. If he's outserving her, maybe she'll try to outserve him, but if she's not getting more than he does, if she doesn't benefit more than he does, the relationship is over. And if she has to do half of what he does, the relationship is usually over. So again, women would literally say it, and it's their talking point, SH, that they rather go 100 by themselves or 50-50 with a man.
We're dealing with women that are more lazier now, not are more willing. We're dealing with women that are more lazier now. They're lazier ass women now. They don't want to do the thing. They want to mirror men. They want to do the same thing as men now. They don't want to do womanly shit. They want to do manly shit. They want to get money, get paid, have careers and jobs. Like they're providing for somebody, but they really want it for themselves. That's crazy.
See, I have a question.
Go ahead, Nia. You've been quiet.
So I'm still trying to figure out Rick's question for you when he said that the man comes with everything. So
I didn't ask you. So what you trying to figure it out for?
No, I'm not talking to you, Rick. Calm down. I'm talking to her.
You're talking to everybody. We're on a panel. You're talking to everybody.
Relax. So the question was, what if the man brings everything, like the house or the foundation? I'm not bringing food for you to eat. I'm bringing food for you to cook so we could eat. So what will you give up if a man says, okay, look, I'm there's a car, there's a house. You know, this is a traditional thing. So I'm putting everything on the front, right on the front. So what are you going to give up? So what are you giving up in that relationship?
We just talked about it.
Nope.
She ain't giving. They not giving up nothing.
Hold on. Her body, birth, her time. She'll. Huh? Who's talking over me?
My apologies. I said box. Y'all giving up box.
But let her, Lena, let her
Inconsistent box.
Let her say her part.
Right. Choosy box.
Can I say something real quick? Where women say they giving up all this great career. Most women who get into those situations ain't gonna be all of that anyway. Most women who stay at home wives, and it ain't like that. Not every human being got potential, but I don't think that's, and this ain't to minimize nobody's value, but when women say I gave up this great, I could have been this, I could have been that, that ain't what you was doing anyway. That you wasn't even nowhere even, you see, so you got with a man, and became a stay-at-home wife, but it ain't like that was in your future anyway. So
Aisha Curry complaining about her lifestyle, even though she was Steph Curry, complains about everything, and he's financed 5 businesses for her, financed a whole lifestyle for her, has a family with her, and she still complains about the fact that
it ain't like we could dream all we want to, but what you see what I'm saying? We could dream all we want to. I dreamed of being all type of shit, but like, did I go for it? Like, did I sacrifice my dream of being whatever I was going to be a dad? No, I wasn't. That was a dream in my head.
Sacrificing a career, whether she wanted to be a cop and it wasn't going to work out, sacrificing making her own money is giving up. You know why?
But she didn't sacrifice making her own money because she wasn't making her own money.
Stop interrupting me. If you can feed her, you can also starve her. So yeah, she's given up her autonomy. Essentially, she's yielding to you in a traditional sense for you to be her sole guide over her whole life. She's leaving her daddy for you to be her daddy. She's giving up adulthood.
That's survival, if you ask me. I don't think
and that's part of the game. That's part of the game, because if vice versa happened, it would be the man doing that to the woman, and the woman can starve the man.
That wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be equal. That wouldn't be just, right? If the woman starves the man, that wouldn't be right? That wouldn't be equal, right?
Yeah, but see, the only time
you know what I'm saying, and that wouldn't you wouldn't even respect that man as a leader. So that wouldn't even go right. So it's already in the divine order it's supposed to be. The thing is that you feel like you're rendering control. It's a control thing. And a fear thing, you make your decisions out of fear and based upon control, what you think is what you perceive as being control. That's what it is. That's what it's all down to. Because if you say I'm supposed to be the leader, then that means you're supposed to be the follower. If I'm the leader, that means I'm the leader and I have final say, and I govern what I lead. But I have control over. I have provision over. If I'm supposed to protect, provide over that, I have provision over that.
So you have.
I'm not going to have responsibility over something and no authority. I'm going to have responsibility and authority over the thing that I'm responsible for. And that's the problem. They think responsibility and authority is the issue of control. It's narcissism. The thing is, a man comes into your life to bring structure and protection and provision. Structure and protection and provision. Women don't like the structure. They want the structure their way.
Yeah.
No, that ain't it. It's for adults, and you feel like because you pay for things, you get to tell me and control.
But there's a structure behind that.
No,
I have a structure behind it. There's a vision, a goal behind that. You don't like that.
Let's dive in. Let's talk about.
Let's dive in. Let's go.
Let's dive in. What are you leading me to? Lead what structure? Lead me to what?
I'm leading you to the vision and goal for our family to be successful and not hungry, not nothing, shelter and everything, and become better and grow in that. If you're not a part of that, if you have to question everything, you don't leave me, then we shouldn't even gotten together in the first place. You got with me because I make good decisions, not because I make bad decisions. So if you're with me already and you're questioning me already, you shouldn't have got past step 1 with me.
No, the problem is, of course I want you to be great with your money. Of course I want you to be responsible when I'm vetting you.
That requires trust.
Wait a minute. When we get into a marriage, all of a sudden, you think that means I want you to do that for me. I want you to control my money now. I want you to control what I'm doing now. No, I liked you because you are intelligent, got your shit together. But I don't know why you now think I want you to do that to me. I think.
So quick question. Are we moving together? Or are we moving together? Or are we moving together separate? Are we moving together? Are we moving together separate? Are we moving together? Or are we moving together separate?
You don't need hierarchy.
Because there's got to be a unification somewhere. There's got to be.
Because if you can't be on one side and I'm on one side, and we think we're gonna leave the train, and we got two brains going two different ways. We can't do that.
Like this, not like this. It's not.
But we can't be like this. We can't be like this.
Yes, you can.
We can't be separate and shit. We can't be the two-headed snake. We can't be a two-headed snake. No.
So I want to.
It's one body. One body, one mind, one accord.
So I want to go back.
Go ahead.
So when you said, man will starve a woman, what would happen for us to even do that? Like, what have to happen for us to be like, we about to starve a woman? Like our wife. Like, what would happen for us to say we about to go that extreme to starve her and the kids? Like, not put anything in the house.
You wake up one day and why would you want to, why would a man could turn around and wake up and say, and turn mean?
So could a woman. So could a woman.
Wait, then there's the question. So do you think, men...
to be mean?
This is crazy. You can't even explain it. All the statements you making, you can't even substantiate. If you saying, when is a man... You answer this question, you said, I don't know. When is a man going to starve a woman?
He's asking... No, you're saying like this never happens. You're saying...
So when is it...
Hold on. You're talking as if a man can't wake up while you a stay-at-home wife and mom and turn around and say, I'm not giving you no money no more. I'm not.
No, you said starving. You didn't say money. You said starving.
Like,
you said
starving. Like, what? Why would the man just wake up?
It's a statement. It's a
statement.
So
that's why I want to. So that's why I'm asking her. Does she think men? Does she think men are women where one day our emotion is flaky, the next day our emotion
men don't
flaky?
even operate like that.
Yeah,
to where we just
right.
you know what?
Like,
one day
like what? We don't even operate like that.
It sounds like a woman. It sounds like a woman. A woman will kick you. A woman will starve you. A woman won't have sex with you. A woman will kick you out her house. That's a woman's ideology. Man ain't gonna do that. That's what a woman would do.
Men don't just wake up out of nowhere just one day because you know what? Fuck this shit. No, it's a response to something. But no man wake up just one day. Men are
not
typically
even hearing me though. It don't matter.
Men are typically.
That's right. You said it. It doesn't matter.
Hold on.
Nothing matters.
It's a statement of giving power over. Just pay attention, logical men. It's a statement for giving somebody else power and authority over you. When you tell somebody, I have full authority over you, you don't need to make your own money, you are giving them your life. You don't understand that. That's why I said if he has the power.
Realize, let her finish, Sam.
If he has the power to feed you, he can starve you. That's the point. I'm not saying he would. There's a chance he would. What I'm
vice versa.
Huh? What?
Vice versa. Vice versa. Vice versa.
That's why nobody should be in authority, and that's why these marriages aren't working.
Then there's no structure.
But
you have a problem with communication, because if you need to be in control of somebody to have a successful relationship,
there needs to be a leader. There needs to be a leader and a follower. The leader has the vision.
Realize if you want control over another human being to get married,
it's not control. It's structure.
Stop. You're already in it for the wrong reason. If you can't communicate,
it's not. You're looking at structure as control, and that's the problem.
If you can't be in a relationship and y'all can't communicate and get to a final decision together, then that's a problem that y'all need to work on. But you don't need control over another human being to have a successful relationship. They don't work statistically. They don't work coming out my mouth. And y'all can fight till y'all blue in the face. That's why y'all keep complaining about the same things over and over.
What makes it control though? What makes it control? So if there's structure and we're trying to have structure and we're using logic,
realize, Nia, y'all not letting her land. That's one, right? And even when me and King Uncle talking, y'all are coming in when we were talking. Let the person land and respond, and then y'all jumping in at the same time doing it. Y'all, let's have some decorum on the panel. One mic at a time. Nia, realize, let him go, then come back. But y'all, let the person land and then respond to it. SH gonna be talking crazy the rest of the show. Ain't no reason to cut her off. Let her say what she gotta say, then respond to what she say.
Okay, so who's going right now? Me?
Yeah, Nia, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I'm still waiting for an answer for. So, in what scenario will a man starve a woman or starve his wife? I'm like waiting for like a clear answer. What scenario would that ever happen? Let's say me and them isn't together, everything like that. Now we don't obviously. Well, again, we're not flicky. But what scenario will we ever starve our
Oh
wife?
my goodness. Let
Food.
me give you a real one that I witnessed
Okay.
and or whatever. It's a husband. He has a wife and kids, and he's the sole provider. In his house, he brings the groceries and all the food in the house, and she doesn't. She eats or she cooks whatever's there. He changed the food to save money, and now they're only eating canned sardines, corned beef, only rice, and it's only a little bit. He wants them to eat minimally so that he can save money. So she's now suffering with her and the kids because he's making a financial decision to change how they eat.
Now, let me ask you this. Is she starving him by progressing because he's spending money that he don't have? Is she starving his growth by not being willing to sacrifice and fall back for a little bit?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by not willing to sacrifice?
Based on the example that you just gave, you said that they used to eat in a certain type of way, and then the man want to just cut back to he want to cut back because he want to save money. I could see if he just wanted to starve everybody because he just being some dictator, be like, you know what, ain't nobody eating today, fuck that. But if he sees, okay, boom, in order to get us to the next level, more vacations, better school clothes, whatever the case may be, we may have to cut back right here for a little bit and temporarily struggle or eat some struggle meals in order to get forward. Now, if she blocks that, is she starving his progress? Can a woman just wake up and starve your greatness and your progress because he's living, huh?
That wasn't his goal.
If it's to save money, what's it to save money for? And if they married, that's her money too.
It wasn't for vacations or nothing. It was to save money because it was to save money just because he felt like it. I think because he was going to the club, she wasn't. She's at home doing what she's supposed to do as a wife. Perfect. But he just felt like he wanted more money. So he cut back on his family's mouth to change their diet. And now she gotta now agree to it to be a good wife and concede to what this man is saying because he's the leader.
But you see do you see how women don't look at the sacrifices men make to make your feelings happy? Fuck a better life. Because if I say in my head, you know what, in order for this family to be great, I have a goal that I want this family to get to. I have a financial goal, a lifestyle goal, right? And we may have to slash $500 on the food budget for 3 months. If I stop that to make you feel better about yourself.
You know what, Dre? You know what?
This is what y'all complain that men don't see your strifes and struggles and shit. If you 9 times out of 10, if you meet a man I ain't talking about no bum ass nigga, but if you meet a man that has a trajectory and he know where he want to be in life and he's going somewhere, he know where he want to go. He has a vision for his life. If he slows that down, which is I am an advocate of don't slow your shit down for no woman, right? But if he slows that down, because me personally, if you don't want to eat this, then you can go to your mama's house or whatever you're going to do, or go get you a job, do whatever you got to do. But if I need to save money so I could be in a better position to take care of my children better, if you don't like it, you get the fuck on. That's my thing. But what I'm saying is, if he concedes to that, are you not starving his growth? Because more money for him, more money for him is more money for the family, especially if you married. Man. If you married legally, that's your fucking money.
Yes. Think about that. If women,
that's the type of shit that women don't think about.
I want to add to what Dre says.
This is why men think today that women are unappreciative. I love women. I love women. I'd rather hang with women than dudes all day. But this is why you get the response from men that you get, because now I have to sacrifice my quality of life for overall in order to appease the way that you feel.
Yes,
you don't even see that.
Mm-hmm.
That sacrifice is not appreciated. That sacrifice is not appreciated.
You're supposed to do it.
That sacrifice is not appreciated, and the reason why I even brought that up, don't get move the goalpost, because he asked me a question of when would that happen, right? So I brought up an example of when it happened and what women are also sacrificing, because if she has to change up her lifestyle to be in this traditional marriages, because 9 times out of 10 women do concede and agree if they love their husbands. Now she got to change up how she eat or switch up because you are making a final decision on how y'all want to eat to save money. But guess what? If you didn't have the final say, or if she had a different idea, like, hey, we could save money this way, we don't have to get rid of our food. You as a man feel like, no, we're going to do it my way.
So hold on, Dre, hey, Dre, hold on. So SH, if we have all these advantages of men and y'all have such disadvantages, y'all would be happier to go to work and we come home, right? Women would be happy if men come home and be stay-at-home fathers and y'all go to work, right? You would be happy then. It solve all the problems. Since we get all the benefits by being outside the house, y'all get all the disadvantages from being inside the house. We should switch roles. Women should go to work full time. And men should come home and take care of the. Hold on, my brother. Men should come home and take care of the house, right? It'll make women happier, right?
No, that's not the solution. The solution is egalitarian marriages.
No. See, this is what I'm saying again. No. See, y'all, you keep saying that, but what we see is the women. You're complaining about giving childbirth. You're complaining about cooking and cleaning. You're complaining about going to work. Which one will make you why y'all can't pick one responsibility? Because what you're doing is trying to make it seem like you're doing both, but you don't want to do none of it. So I'm asking you, what can you do 100% of the time? And we do 100% of the time where we're making life easier for both of us. What I'm gonna sacrifice something 100%. I'm not working anymore. I'm coming to the house so I can take care of the household, cook and clean. You're sacrificing being a traditional woman at the house, and you're going to work now, right? What is the sacrifice? Shouldn't that make you happier? You said we're at the advantage right now. Y'all at the disadvantage. Shouldn't that make you happier and now get all the advantages and we get it? Can I land? I ask everybody.
Land, my bad.
You said we have the advantages and y'all have the disadvantages. So why aren't you having the advantages now that you get to go to work and we have the disadvantages for being inside the household?
Chat, there's a pattern in Ali, okay? He puts words in your mouth and then moves forward as if you said that. I never said disadvantages. That word never came out my mouth. I never said we're complaining about giving birth. Those words never came out my mouth. I said, look at him acting retarded. I mean, look at him acting crazy. I never said that. I said it is a sacrifice that we make and y'all don't see the value in them. So that's what I'm going to stick to. The words that I said.
You said we benefited. We benefit from this work, this life. You said we benefited.
I said these are sacrifices that we make that you are not seeing value in.
Does the patriarchy benefit men or women, SH? Does the patriarchy benefit men or women right now today?
Those are the words I used.
You won't answer.
Because you're trying to move the goalpost with your V-neck.
SH.
We not doing
SH. You can't concede because you would have to checkmate yourself. If we benefit more from the patriarchy, switch our roles. Y'all would hate those roles. You would hate being a man. You would hate having to be a protector. You would hate having to be a provider, and you would beg to come back home and cook a meal. You just talking like that because you don't want to be a woman.
Egalitarian.
SH, when you say egalitarian, what you mean?
Yeah, right. What do you mean? You don't want equality to the fullest. You don't want that.
Realize.
Realize. Come to the realization, baby. Yes.
Period.
Come to the realization. Yes.
He asked me a question. He said, "What do I mean?" What I mean is synergy It ain't always going to look like 50-50, but you pick up and you participate in your relationship. Stop with these boxes because they don't work, and you don't need hierarchy. You need somebody to communicate with, somebody who's competent, man or woman, when you get into these relationships. It's not, you're a woman, you do this. The only thing y'all can't do, and we can, is give birth. That's the only thing y'all can't do.
Hold
on, wait a minute.
Agree with that. I low key, I think of it the same way. That's do you mean that both people should be working, or do you mean, just work as a team?
Yes, I don't agree that a woman should give up autonomy or money, because
what if they don't
even
want
though
to?
y'all don't mean to, even though you don't mean to, what happens is we do lose our autonomy, and we don't have freedom when we don't have money.
How y'all doing, friends? Let me just say one thing real quick.
Everybody, Patty.
I just came here to ask a personal question. Aren't you a stand-up mom or something like that?
I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else when they get personal, Fatty. Mind your business.
Wow. So what's I just wanted to ask you this, and I'll go back to the crowd, because it's ridiculous that you are benefiting from traditional roles right now by being on YouTube, talking your shit, and you have time and all this. Hey, SH, what's stopping you from going to work to McDonald's tomorrow? Who's stopping you?
I work.
You have a job?
Yes.
You have a regular job.
Now get off. See, now get off. Go back to the crowd.
I know, absolutely. I'll go.
All right, Uncle Rick.
I want to understand, before I argue against it. I want to understand exactly what you mean. So let's say if a couple says, you know what, you're gonna stay home and you do XYZ, you against that. And I'm gonna stay home and do XYZ, or I'm gonna go to work and do XYZ, but they both moving as a team and contributing to, the overall goal.
I'm not against, like what I said, things are liquid. So I'm never telling anybody, don't do this, don't do that. There are things that benefit the family better for a time. So for example, it might benefit a woman for a time to stay home with the baby right after work. That's why we got paid leave and things of that nature. It's just to adjust yourself to what's happening right now. When I think of the example that I'm trying to push forward, the closest examples that I have that culturally resonated with us as a people were like Cliff and Claire Huxtable. Claire wasn't a submissive woman. She made her own money. She was a lawyer. She made decisions in the house. There was an episode somebody came over and was like, Cliff let you hang that picture up? She said, I bought it with my money and I put it up and it was so. You understand? There's no hierarchy. So
I can't argue with that.
Hold on. You use your skills where they benefit in a relationship. If she got money management skills, then she would be leading there. So I don't even look at leadership as a permanent seat. If you know how to fix a tire in a relationship, you would lead in that area. But when we talk about leadership, it's not leadership. Y'all are talking about control, because if you want to lead, what are you leading me to? Leadership is a skill set.
So does a leader not control the situation as a leader?
Right, as you a leader,
does the leader not control the direction of the situation as a leader?
Realize, lead in emotional intelligence, please, and control your mouth.
I am. I just have an emotionally intelligent question. That's what I have.
Okay, control yourself when I'm talking.
I'm in.
You still not doing it. All I'm saying is, you are not in a permanent leader seat just because you got a wee-wee between your legs. I may be smarter than you in something and should, because it benefits us, lead in that area. And if you are smarter in something or got skills somewhere, then obviously you would guide in that area. But you lead me to what, though, as in regard to the relationship? Like, lead me where?
I'm asking you the same question equally. That's all.
I don't see what's the problem with that.
That's all.
Yeah.
And we're having a clash of that, and a lot of times it'd be a clash of materialism over material things over physical things, and that's where the clash between men and women tend to lie. You want to say because you look good, you require these things, and because I have money, I require these things. It's a clash of material and physical, always. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Go ahead, Uncle
I mean,
Rick.
again,
Let Uncle Rick go, and then you got it, Naya.
In a perfect world, SH, I think your premise is solid, right? In a perfect world, but where you're missing is the very things that I talked about when I first came on. Women require certain things to behave a certain type of way.
Shouldn't we though?
Give me a second. I'm not denying. I told you that. So why would I argue that point, right? Why would I argue that point, right? So tell me, how long are you willing to remain liquid to some shit that you believe your man's supposed to be doing?
I've done it before. I will share this.
Hey, no disrespect. That's not my question.
You said how long?
My question is how long exactly. And let me take it. Thank you, but let me take it off you. Most women, right? Because you're exceptional, right? Again, we're the exceptional exceptions, right? Most women, how long do you think they're willing to be liquid?
Women do this a lot, years. We do it a lot. That's why our grandmothers warn us not to do it. You got to understand these stereotypical warnings that we getting from our grannies to not do these things for a man are coming from them for a reason. But all I'm saying is women will do and do this a lot.
Okay. So hold on. Dre. Wait. Right. So with that being said, right, is it fair for a man to assume, right, that even in this egalitarian relationship that's supposed to be a better solution than traditionalism, that there's a clock on that if there's something he can't perform at?
No. You know why? If you can't fix a tire or you can't clean something, we call AAA. All we're doing is getting it.
No, don't. Again, this is what you do, right? You minimize the situation, right? These things usually end and become an issue when it's something that bothers that woman, not changing a tire.
Be specific.
So how long are you willing to finance the home?
I said a couple years till he get back on his feet.
Right. But at the end, that expectation is for what?
You saying it's for the man?
No, that's.
Don't let me finish your sentence. You're in your head. I'm not in your head. I need you to finish your sentence.
I didn't know I was speaking Spanish.
Come on.
So in that situation where you're saying it's okay to be liquid, how you're willing to support him for 2 years? What after that? What if it's longer than that?
Okay, you're making up a scenario.
Keep moving the goalposts.
No.
And you want to have a conversation.
What if it's longer than that? If he's trying, if he there are different.
But what if that's what you good at? Like you say, synergy, right? Which I agree.
Yes.
What if that's what you good at? What if you better at making money than he is? What if he ain't as competent in making money? And you got to carry the bag.
He better at managing your money. Right? He better at managing. You can make the money. He better at managing the money. What about that?
He can organize the house. He can.
But women won't trust a man with money, but they want the man to trust them with the money, but they don't want to trust the man with the money. That's also a problem.
You said when Uncle Rick, shout out to that question, when he asked you how long, you said you were willing to do it for a couple years. So I think what he's saying is, and correct me if I'm wrong, that shit sound good coming out your mouth, but that ain't what it is.
She's lying. That's all.
No, it's not a lie because
yes, it is. You're a liar. You're a liar. It's cool.
Let me tell you why it's not a lie, Uncle Rick. Egalitarian marriages are where both parties are trying their best. You didn't listen, so don't tell me I'm lying. You not listening. Hold on. If a man is sitting on his ass for 2 years, that means he's not participating, right or wrong. So who's the liar?
You said no. Just because a man is not.
Hold on. Let me finish. If he fell out and he's trying, then of course I will finance and help him get back on his feet or finance the house. But
you know
if
how
he's
many
not
women would be
doing,
against that?
if he's not putting in the work where he should, then he's not participating.
Well, should.
You know how many
Should
women
is
would be against
tradition.
that?
Drake. Give me a second. Who determines what the who determines what the work is?
We do.
What do you mean we?
We do.
You know, should is traditional.
Who's determining what the work
my
is?
God.
Hold on.
Press the button.
Stop.
I'm
Y'all
not
see, I said patient for everybody. I ain't say nothing. Chill out.
He did.
Right?
He did.
Oh my God. Okay.
Who determines what putting in the work is?
Come on,
Anybody. We French now, right? Because again, if we're liquid, right? And the person that can do his best at the job can do it, you should be okay with it then, right? You should be okay footing the bills, right? But as a woman, you're not gonna be, right? Why not?
You're not listening. You really not.
Okay,
You're trying not to listen.
Okay,
really
whatever you say.
same
Whatever you say.
thing.
You got it. Cheers.
No, he's trying so hard not to listen to what I just said. We got into a marriage together, agreeing to whatever the situation was. We both worked. That's the situation now. Cliff and Claire. Cliff comes down on a hard time. Claire finances the whole house. Cliff say, I'm gonna get back on my feet. I'm gonna get back on my feet to get himself back on his feet. Claire's not leaving him just because he fell on hard times. Yes. I'm not leaving just because he fell on hard times.
Wait. Y'all not Claire Huxtable.
Right. It's not a lot of them. It's scarce.
Y'all
scarce out this motherfucker.
So let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to real life.
Because the requirements are high as shit for men. Come on now.
So who's
let's
determining?
Let's live in reality now. Come on now.
You still missing my point. You talk. I hear everything you saying. I'm just repeating back what you say, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm asking you the question: Who determines if he's putting in enough work? Who determines that? Right? Again, if it was you as a woman, because I said it earlier, I agree with you. If you, my lady, I understand. Me as a man, I have to perform a certain way for you to be a certain way. I said that to you. You didn't ask me that. I volunteered that to you. Right? So again, I'm asking you as a woman, not Claire Huxtable. I'm talking about a woman that's on YouTube and her and her husband pay bills and y'all got kids. How long is it that if he's not doing his part that you deem as his part as a man, how long will you stay there? How long would you pick it up for him? How long will you keep doing it? Would you do it forever? I don't think so.
I'll pick it up, especially if I love him and he's trying his best.
How long? Uncle Ricky asks, "How long would you do it?" Not that we wouldn't pick
it's a
it up. How long?
She already said a couple years.
I can't. He wants me to put a time on it, but the truth is, it's hypothetical. So
what is ASH? You're now debating like Cooley does.
Get it out, Ali.
Like he made an argument. Just because someone makes an argument, he'll Cooley go, "Oh, you made a rules for me, none for me argument." That's not an argument. Just because it's a hypothetical doesn't make it an argument. He gave you a hypothetical to make it an argument. So can you answer his hypothetical? It's an argument that he's making.
Yeah. And my thing is, I can't say 5, 10, this, that. I'm saying I'll pay
you know why? Because it's not real. Because you know why? Because men.
Because here's the thing. Here's the problem.
Because men aren't going to put you in that position. They know better to put themselves in a position like that. That's why you don't have to think about it. Because it's not gonna. A man ain't gonna starve you. A man ain't gonna not be working because he know he on the clock. You don't have to think about it. That's why it's not on your mind. But if it was realistic, if it was realistically happening, then you would think about it.
I mean, see, that's what I was saying. So I'm guessing it's based on how the man treats you day by day, right?
You said it's how he treats me day by day?
Yeah, like how he talks to you, speak to you, that will determine if you should continue making sure that, you take care of all the bills in the house.
What?
So like
I don't understand your question.
So
because
there was
are we talking?
They was asking how long will you continue doing it until you get tired? And I'm stating, is it emotional based, where it's based on making sure you and him still could communicate, talk about situation? Like, how long would it take? Is it emotional and then that might be like 10, 20 years? Or is it like
I'm
you have
gonna
a
give you the
deadline
real
to hit?
answer. I'm gonna give you the real answer, and I'm pretty sure every man on this panel and every man that's watching can attest. They get tired the minute that you don't live up to their expectations. And she said, right? She said, "Well, your grandmas did it. We all did it. We've done it for years. But the minute that you stop meeting the expectations, they will stay with you, but they stop giving to you. They'll stay with you. You fall off your horse, they gonna complain, they gonna nag, they gonna stay. They'll pick up the bills. You stop getting sex, you stop being attractive, they stop complimenting you, they stop putting their foot in the food, the whole nine. So to say, oh, well, they do it anyway, but that comes with conditions. Because you do it, but we get a different version of you because we don't live up to the expectation no more. I've experienced it. I'm pretty sure Ali's experienced it. I'm pretty sure every man on this motherfucker done experienced falling off their horse, whether it's losing their job, having a health issue, falling down. The men are extremely terrified of falling down because we already know how y'all gonna take it. You gonna stay. You will stay, but we don't get the same version of you no more. We don't get the same love. We don't get the same intensive care. All that shit died. Whether you have a health issue,
and just like you told me earlier, I picked them. You picked it. That's your fault. Go ahead.
You're damn right. And that's why I tell men, you make a woman earn everything she get in your life. All that coming in, and I know if they gonna be in your life, they earn their keep. You right. You're right. You picked her, and you make a woman earn that position. You make a woman, everybody listening, you make a woman earn that provision. And when she stop performing, you get rid of her because that's what she gonna do to you.
Yeah, nah. Go ahead.
And that's why you move a certain way, because your woman got to be customized to you. She got to be customized to what you want, your lifestyle, the things you know, and what the things you like and what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women that think they perfect already when they come into a relationship, and that's not the case. They think that they're supposed to get everything from a man just because they look good. No, that's not the case.
And that's why
they think they're looking. Go ahead.
That's why we got to remind them that our life was better and easier without them. And that the fact that we took them on, you were supposed to give me something for that. Because if SH can't tell you how our life is more beneficial now that we add a woman to it in 2026, tell me how my life is more beneficial when I don't have you in my life, SH, outside of having box.
Right.
How is my life less beneficial? Tell me how my life is more beneficial. SH, no, SH in 2026, tell me how my life isn't more beneficial without a woman.
Then why are you trying to get us?
I didn't ask you.
All the choices.
I didn't ask you.
SH,
don't deflect. Please
why
don't deflect. Why
are you trying to pick woman then?
Please don't deflect.
What you choosing us for if we ain't valuable, Ali?
Hey, SH, don't deflect. Don't tell me you're valuable without explaining value.
So can I ask
realize,
a question?
Please don't realize. Can you please
look at realize?
I won't. I'm just asking if I can ask a question. That's all.
Fam. When we making a point, tell her how it's
all
more
right.
valuable.
I got you, bro. Let the point land.
Tell us how it's not. Why is it not more beneficial for me to not be without a woman today? Don't say women are valuable and you don't see value without explaining the value, because you refuse to give that context to Uncle Ricky when he asked you what should it cost you. So I'm asking you, why isn't it more beneficial now in 2026 for a man to be without the woman?
You asking me or realize me?
No, I'm asking you. Mm-hmm.
You're asking me why is it more beneficial? I think it's more.
Why isn't it more beneficial?
Statistically, men benefit from marriages more than women do. That's why. Y'all actually get more benefits from us, and you're talking, and this is my problem. You keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. You don't see our value. You're saying, why should we stay?
Tell me, please.
You know
don't
what
tell
it
me
is?
I don't see
Women don't see that. Men see the value.
Hey, King, don't help her. King, she's saying she's not telling us what that value is.
We're gonna go down this rabbit hole of me trying to get y'all to agree with this is how we're valuable. I'm not begging you to see value in me.
I didn't ask you that. What's the value?
Women are seeing our own value, and we're walking away from marriages.
Exactly.
We're not having kids with you, and we're living single. That's what's happening.
They can't answer the question.
Hold on a minute. If you're
not answering the question.
If you the dummy who says, why is it more beneficial to be with you than to be single, and you still trying to be with us? You the dummy, not me.
That him asking you that to see if you understand, that don't mean he don't know a woman's value or he don't value women. I value women. I value women. But if you don't value you, or if you don't know the value you bring, if you come into my world, you dead weight. Because even if I try to get you to live up to your potential or to get you to live up to your value that you don't see in yourself, we're going to bump heads. So him saying, what value do you bring to the table is not him saying, y'all don't have no value.
He is, because
now,
he said,
and I'm not saying.
You can't answer it. King, you absolutely right, fam? We already said plenty of times we love women and we love actual women that want to operate in the sense of what a woman is, right? But
I love women.
They can't answer the question.
I had to knock you out because he said specifically, what is your value when you come into my life compared to, he's comparing it to something, meaning one is better than the other, compared to me being single and without you. So he is saying, whether you want to agree or not, that one is more valuable than the other.
So you agree with him?
Not what
So
they're
you agree?
saying.
No, King. We said no value. So you agree one has both of them have value.
No.
What's more value?
I said that when you bring that question up and you're saying it in that
You
form,
said there was no value.
Saying, then why should we be with y'all? Because it's clearly better for us
and
to
the
be
only way you can make an argument is deflect. You won't say what is the value. So what is the value? If I'm wrong, what's the value? So let's say Ali does say the man being by himself is more valuable than today's women. What is the value that the woman brings? Prove me wrong. Sell the pen.
Sell the pen. Let's look it up. Matter of fact, let me share my screen on how men live longer when they're married, on how they live longer, how they get free labor,
Yeah, because you ain't dealing with all the stress like a man is.
What is free labor?
When she's gonna bring up this data, it shows that when men are married, they live longer than single men, but men still die earlier than women. We still die earlier.
Right. Like we already know this data.
And by the way, she still won't shed light onto. And the reason why we may live longer is because outside of how garbage they may be today in today's society, we
still sacrifice more energy.
Don't say nothing, King.
Can I finish? King don't have to say. He already know most women garbage. I didn't say all women garbage.
There you go.
But the fact is that most of these women is garbage. It gives men a purpose to still do for a family, still do for a woman, still do for a kid. When men find joy in it, we don't go, we sacrificed our hoes, we sacrificed.
We were raised by our mama.
We sacrificed trips. We saw it as an investment and something
we like
that
our pie in the sky. We're gonna get our pie in the sky because y'all literally get tangible benefits. We just like we'll get ours in heaven or something.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta fight for our shit, man. I'm like, God damn, y'all shit is automatic like a motherfucker. I'm like, God damn.
I'm not one of them. I'm
shit,
not one of them niggas
y'all got
that
automatic benefits. We gotta fight
value.
for our benefits. Y'all got automatic benefits. I say, what the fuck is this shit?
I'm not one of the dudes that believe women don't have value. I know and I see the value in women. A woman who sees the value in herself, right? But if
I feel like I'm protecting my enemy sometimes. I feel like I'm protecting my enemy.
If you don't know your value or you don't even understand your value, number one, you're gonna get exploited all your life. Number two, you can't be good to nobody. And what he's saying, I believe, is that how are you valuable to
King? They're saying we objectify them by wanting sex. They say they don't want to do sex.
They want sex more than we want.
Oh my God, you don't want a sexy nigga that's looking out for you. This is that bullshit. New age bullshit.
Hold on, real eyes, man, what's going on? They say they are made and they're oppressed when they have to cook and clean. Okay. No, when they have to go to work, when they have to go to work, they say we're not stepping up to the plate and we making her have to go 50-50 on the house when she pushing egalitarian, but she don't really support it in real life. It's selective egalitarian where they act like they're equal.
Hold on, since
they act like it's not equal. It's not. Up, Ali? Yes, but we're not an egalitarian. She does what she's supposed to do. I do what I'm supposed to do. You're pushing egalitarian.
Don't be bringing up my house. You ain't even put a ring on her finger. You think women who
there is a ring. No, there's a ring on the finger. What are you talking about? Catch yourself. Yeah, there's a ring on the finger. So you thought you had an aha. The point is this. The point is this. Hold on, King. Hey, King, hold on, fam. The point is, I'm appreciative of it. She's pushing against being a traditional woman at home, but she's at home. She's not even seeing it as a benefit that she gets to stay at home while her man works. Like she's not appreciating
my life. He's just making shit up out his asshole. But go ahead.
Okay, so why are you pushing women not to be in a traditional household if it's so advantageous? If it's so advantageous for women, if it's not advantageous, why are you pushing?
I think traditional marriages work between good people and appreciative people who appreciate each other. I think they work then.
King fam, we got to slow down. She's not. Why is she not going back to work at McDonald's, back at JCPenney, back at the corporate world of Verizon somewhere? If she's against that, if she's against traditional roles, why don't you go back full time?
Did you see when Fatty came up here and I told him I'm working?
You told us that you worked and put your man through school, then he got the bread and you came home to do content. That's your work. This is work.
I said there was a period of time where I'm home, but we are liquid. We function where we see fit. I work now. I work.
What do you do for a living, SH?
None of your goddamn mother.
Yeah, SH, you lying. SH, you lying. Come on, SH, why lie? SH, why lie? You know, come on, SH. SH ain't working. She knows she not.
None of your bird. See, look, y'all done made my camera drop.
You know you ain't working. Stop it. We know you can look at a working woman. You can tell when a woman working. I can look at you and tell you taken care of. You are not breaking too much sweat. You
don't see shit, Ali.
Hey, King, what you see a stay-at-home woman or you see a working woman?
I want to see CEO. I want to hear CEO. That's my guy right there. CEO is my guy.
Can I ask you something before we move on? Because I think the bigger issue is I mean whether it's an issue or not, but how come you look at cultivating your home as like free labor? Like making sure your children are nurtured and well fed and your husband is good and stress free. Like, how come you look at that as free labor? Are you the one who don't see value in men?
So listen. Let's break it down. Let's break it down because this is everybody all calling me names on it, hurting my feelings a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm gonna be all right. All I'm saying is when it becomes free labor, when you don't value what's going on. I'm not saying that you should get paid for chores. That's not what I'm saying. But it becomes free labor when you're picking up after your kids and now your husband becomes a third kid or a fourth child and he's a grown-ass man. He's benefiting from your free labor because the job is 24 hours. It don't stop. He gets a break at work. You with your kids, soon as you put the laundry in the chute, somebody drop a shirt in the laundry. Soon as you take the dishes out, it's another dish in there. A man come home, he would see the house clean. Kick his shoes and don't put them neatly on the shoe stand. He come home, he see the house clean and ruddy up the couch. He come home, he see the bed made and he laying it. Soon as you clean the toilet, he gotta take a duty.
Hey, King. Hey, hold on.
Okay. Now watch this. Now watch this. Number one. Watch this. Number one.
Yeah.
Number one. As the steward of the home and the person responsible for the home, number one, you should teach your kids to clean up after themselves. That way you ain't got to clean up after kids. Many hands make light work. That's number one. Number two. Nigga, leave his shoes, whatever, right?
You ain't considering, nigga. You just
but you not considering. Listen, you not considering. I'm working 1,000 hours a week, sexless, buying food every day because you don't want to cook because you tired because you run after kids all day, right? So I'm trying to save money, and just like you see that sock that he left, I see cheeseburgers that you buying, and I'm trying to save money. I see bullshit Amazon packages and all this shit because you trying to save money like you a grown kid, right? It go both ways. It go both ways. Why is what he doing so bad, but what you doing, it ain't nothing. So y'all don't take that in consideration. I'm trying to stack and get us to a better place, right? I'm trying to stack, get us to a better place, and then I gotta look at the account and you buying bullshit on Amazon, just like you left his sock.
Let me tell you.
Just do your job and don't complain. That's what it is when you're dealing with another human being.
It's my job to be a mother to my kids. It's not my job to be a mother to you. Now, but it's your job or synergy or teammate. It's your job to be a good teammate, not even to that man. And if you at home, King, you understand teamwork, right? You probably play for a sport or something. You all got your role to play on the team or whatever the case may be. That's how you trying to fit it. Now, y'all are in practice, and the water boy, he got his job. He constantly got to hand y'all out water. Y'all gonna throw the cup on the floor and say it's his job? Or
yes, because we gotta throw the water on the floor.
Hold on a minute. Or are you gonna throw the cups in the garbage?
No, you throw them right. You drink the water and you throw it, and the nigga that's supposed to clean it up. Because we got to get back on the field. We ain't trying to look for no garbage can. That's how teamwork works. I got to buy all this bullshit Amazon shit. I got to do all this shit when I'm trying to save money. You got to pick up an extra sock.
No.
Tell the kids to do it. Teach the kids to do it.
I got to be tired. I got to be tired running after these kids back and forth because y'all don't understand. Y'all keep minimizing it as if it's just.
I'm not minimizing. Let me tell you something.
Let me just get it. If you disagree, just disagree right after.
Wow.
Y'all minimize it because it don't go like that. It's not a set list that go the same way. The same every time. If I'm washing dishes, my 2-year-old threw all the CDs out, and now I stop and I gotta go pick them up. And now he's crying and screaming because I put him in the chair and I got all this noise in my ear. And then I got dinner in the oven, almost burnt it. Now I gotta remember, oh shit, I forgot the milk. I gotta take inventory. I got kids doing random shit all day. And on top of it, you come home as a grown man and can't put your sock away by yourself.
What part of it did you
are
like?
Adding to, hold on average, statistically, being with a man adds 7 hours more a week of in-home labor. Do you know that?
What? Hey, King, stop feeding. Hey, King, if me and you, brother, are roommates, fam, who got more breaks? You that go to work all day long, or Ali just sitting at the house chilling
all day? And that's what I'm saying.
Number two. Hey, King, number two. You got kids. Hold on. Hey, fam, you ever stayed at home with the kids and cook and clean?
I'm just getting to that. It was a while in my life.
You got breaks all day.
I stay home with toddlers, cook, clean, wash dishes.
Ali does too.
Shit.
It's breaks all day. It's breaks all day.
All she had to do was come home and breathe. That's it. I don't see.
She ain't got to do nothing. When my woman get off of work, she ain't got to do nothing.
And when this was going on, my boys, they teenagers now, but they was toddlers. They was 3 and 4 and 5 years old. Take them to school, do homework, cook, clean, wash clothes. She could tell you she ain't had to do nothing but fucking breathe.
So you
see how you minimize like that? King, catch it. King, fam, catch her. She's minimizing it right now. What you?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you helped her.
No, listen.
Don't put no.
I wasn't working at all.
No, King. She said to you, minimizing with, oh, you helped her instead of saying you sacrificed. You were doing a lot of sacrifices. She's minimizing again what you did by downplaying what she just said instead of acknowledging the fact that you if what they do is sacrifice, you sacrifice.
Was I not sacrificing? Because I got dreams and I've lived to fulfill them.
Let Ali put a battery in your back.
See, she gonna downplay. No, he didn't.
No, I didn't hear you say that.
He didn't hear you say that. You downplayed what he was doing, and you said, "Oh,
how
you
helped
her."
Downplay it by saying, "Oh,
okay, so you helped her. So you helped her."
And I said that to say it wasn't hard at all because I made my toddlers clean after that. Huh?
I'm about to give him his flowers for not being inconsiderate, but all I was trying to say was he said that he participated by cleaning the house and stuff, but I wanted to add that women aren't just home alone taking care of these kids and running around behind y'all all day. We are also working. Don't forget that. Do not forget that women are also
y'all watching
working.
TV, you scrolling on the phone, you working out. Stop lying on here.
That's what I'm saying. A woman can't tell me, oh, it's so hard, because I
you
get
just
it.
lying. Y'all lying
I
about
did it, and it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard to get kids to
y'all
school,
make it hard.
do their homework.
Let me get this straight. Y'all are sitting here advocating to leave your dirty drawers on the floor and just letting her pick it up because that's her job. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? No. You shouldn't pick up after your drawers?
No, what I'm saying is no. I think people should clean up after themselves. But what I am saying is this.
Then that's it.
No. But what I'm saying is, I gotta look at the account and see cheeseburgers and checkers and fucking Amazon package. What's the problem with picking up sock up? That's what come with a human being.
Because I gotta listen.
Flaws.
Pick it up.
Flaws. Nobody's perfect. Everybody come with their bullshit. Me and Ali might play on the basketball together. That nigga might can't duck. I can. He might can't rebound. I can. He could pass. I could shoot. He got flaws. I got flaws. A team work together. So what it is you complain and maximize the shit you do and highlight the man flaws and minimize the shit he do. You got flaws too. You ain't perfect either. You fucking my life up too. You slowing shit down too. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, they don't do nothing wrong. Even when they do something wrong, everything we do right is wrong. Whatever we do is what a man. Whatever we do is what a man's supposed to do. But we still don't even do that right. We don't.
I wish the motherfucker would complain about a sock that I left on the fucking thing, and you ordered. Man,
your goddamn gangrene sock that you always leave on the table. I tell you every day, get your sock from under the goddamn table.
That's your responsibility. You got the house. Make sure the house clean.
No,
teach the kid. If you got kids, you can teach the kids how to do it.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah,
King. One real quick, Nia. They're at home all day long, picking up after the kids and themselves because you're not home. But because you put down one sock when they could have been cleaned up after you, it's problematic. That's how lazy and ungrateful and selfish they are. You're not even at home messing up nothing. You're not messing up the clothes. You're not messing up they didn't have to cook for you. But now that you come home, because of one thing they had to do for you, it's problematic, yo.
It's not.
I got exactly. And look what she said. Look what she said. Why are you with someone that is fucking your life up? She asking me that, right? I'm not saying that she fucking my life up by ordering Amazon packages and extra cheeseburgers when we got a grocery budget. What I'm saying is you complaining like I'm fucking your life up by having a sock on the goddamn floor.
No, it's not one sock on the floor. It ain't one sock on the floor.
If I leave it on the floor every day,
it's your hair in the sink. It's you not leaving the toilet seat down. It's you with your drawers under the bed. Can't fold your clothes properly. It's a bunch of
look
stuff.
before you sit. Look before you sit.
Interrupt me now. It don't interrupt me now.
That was me. That wasn't Ali's. My bad.
I said a sock. Oh yeah, I want CEO to talk. I said a sock, but it don't just be a sock. Y'all be inconsiderate with a clean house because, like I said before, y'all do not value what we do. Y'all see it as nothing. It's 7 hours more a week to pick up after you, a grown-ass man who's supposed to be all logical and leader, who can't even pick up and wash his own drawers. Go ahead, CEO.
I can't respond to what you just said right there.
Yeah, I want to respond to that too. That was crazy.
That's
crazy. Go ahead, respond, bro. Respond, Ali.
ACO, listen to what the sister's saying. We can go to work all day, so she don't have to bust a sweat, answer to no boss, or worry about no bills. And she ain't got to, but she can't pick up our sock. But I'm paying the bills, so she don't have to put no work or energy nowhere else but the house. Lazy, ungrateful, non-appreciative women who don't want to demonstrate no kind of inconvenience for a man to show that she loves you. But we can go and work for you. Imagine a man going, I got a King. Hold on real quick. See, imagine, hey man, I got to go to work 9 to 5 for this broad. I got to pay bills for this broad. I got to put gas in my car for this broad. I got to protect this broad. I got to provide for this broad. I got to listen to her talk. I got to listen to a vent. I got to be a therapist. I got to be a punching bag. But you can't. I gotta live and die for her, but you can't pick dirty sock up or no dirty drawers
or clean out the sink or do a whole list of shit that take you 30 motherfucking minutes.
It's disgusting, fam. It's disgusting, fam.
No, you
That's why I say, fellas. This why
I said
it's.
I didn't say.
Into your life.
I didn't say you were disgusting. I said it's.
Listen.
I mean, it do only take 30 minutes for each thing, though. It's not that hard. And
Like it's like you women really believe in their mind that they don't come with baggage that we have to deal with. Ain't nobody complaining and all this shit. You see men lashing out because of lack of. If I came and lived with you, SH or Ali, if I was living with you, right, I wasn't paying no bills, and you could throw the socks wherever you want to throw them. Do you? I don't think I ain't gonna go there, but I don't know. That's crazy to me.
You really advocating to just be lazy and have somebody pick up?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not advocating that. I'm not advocating that. I'm advocating.
About a sock. We arguing over a sock.
I'm advocating. I'm advocating. Number one, and this is what I'm gonna say. I forgot. Number one, first of all, it's not personal, right? A lot of times, women take shit personal. Like if I come home and I leave my sock on the motherfucking floor. Whether you hear or not, I'm gonna leave my sock on the floor. Number one, it's not personal. So you personalize like, oh, this is so disrespectful. No, just like you, whatever you got going on, it's probably who you are as a human being. That's just who you are. But if I'm taking this as a teammate, if I'm taking on this responsibility and this responsibility and this responsibility, and providing you with a space so you can wake up, chase your dreams, do what you got to do, run around, whatever you got to do. I'm trying to figure out, why is it such a
I'll tell you
problem that you have to pick up a sock?
I'll tell you.
And I was leaving socks on the floor when you met me.
I'll tell you right now. Because one, usually we'll just pick up one sock if it's just one sock. What I'm really naming is a pattern of being inconsiderate. Now, if she's constantly inconsiderate with your money, you're going to feel some type of way and call it out and have a problem with it, because you're not going to sit there and feel like, oh, that's just who she is, when she's being inconsiderate with the money and you're making it and have a way that you need to spend it, and she's being all willy-nilly and wasting money like that. So what I'm calling out is being inconsiderate and not finding value in what she's doing for the house by shitting right after she cleaned up the toilet, leaving dishes in the sink, not picking up after yourself because you're grown, not because you think you have a mother now that you got a wife. You're being inconsiderate. You're grown.
It's not being inconsiderate, and it's not. I'm not advocating you leave your shit all over the place, and I don't advocate that.
Kind of are.
But no, I'm not. I'm advocating stop complaining because you have a duty to do. Not even a job, but a duty. Two people in a relationship in a household, that take duty, period. A man got to get up and go to work and handle his business, budget, manage emotions and all that shit. Handle your business and stop complaining. That's what I'm advocating for. Stop. What is you complaining for?
Okay, then don't complain.
Even if the nigga didn't leave socks or clean up after himself, you're gonna find something else to complain about. It ain't even that. It's the sock. It's just you like to complain. You look at what ain't there or what could be good instead of what is good.
That's
like most women do.
Yes,
that's what the problem is.
That's exactly what it is. Because if you take the sock away, if you take the dirty drawers away, if you take the beard hair and the sink away, what actually are you doing while you at the house for the man? Is that she think it's funny? They don't want to do They don't want to do nothing for us, fam. Most women don't want to do any. They just want to reap the benefits. Everything is an inconvenience. They hate what they signed up for. They hate now they hate you for the same reason they got with you. They listen to women on social media, like Nia's saying, and because they're miserable because they ain't got no man, or because they don't like their man, now they got to be miserable as well too. Instead of finding joy in this one life we may live. Think about this. Two people came together, and one of them is always complaining about what they have to do for the other person.
A goddamn sock. That's crazy to me. That's a character issue. It goes bigger than this.
Let me. Can I speak? Can I speak now? I've been patient. Let me speak real quick.
Go ahead, CEO.
Can I speak real quick?
Yes.
Ali, you right about most women with that. They're lazy and they like to complain. But as far as the sock, I'm guilty of that, right? I usually leave my socks and my sweatpants at the foot of the bed, but I have to have consideration for my wife because she don't know it's there. If she gets up to go to the bathroom, she slips on that, right? She steps on it and slips. So I think what SH is saying is she don't like the fact that men be inconsiderate and giving them extra things to do when they already have to do what they have to do in the house, right? That's something I had to learn myself. You understand? I had to learn that myself because
do you ask your...
Hold on, wait, hold on. He can't hear me.
I couldn't. Now I can hear you. It was a delay. It was. You good now?
Go ahead, continue. Go ahead.
Hey, do you get your wife Starbucks? Do you get your wife Starbucks? Do you bring her flowers? Do you get her cards? Do you always ask her what she needs on the way home? Do you read her mind and bring her food that she likes or dessert that she likes? Hey, King, do you do that kind of stuff for your lady fam? Are you always trying to beat her to how she...
Absolutely do that.
Absolutely. You ain't gonna complain to me.
Hey, and that's a positive that should be an inconvenience for us, right? I'm sacrificing my money still. I'm still thinking about her when I'm getting off work. I'm still trying to bring her something to think about what would make her life easier. Do you get home early to help her at the house? Do you help her with cooking? Like, aren't you always trying to find little things where you can help her with doing something? But the sock and the beard hair, the dirty drawers is a problem with the skid marks in it. No, I'm joking. I'm joking about a skid mark. I'm joking about a skid. SH. I'm just saying that most of these brothers, I'm sure, CEO, CDF, Nia, likes catering to their women, reading that woman's mind and making sure she gets what she wants at all times to make sure she's always happy. Because, like King said, y'all always find something to be mad about.
Ali be lying.
You know what I do, Ali? You know what I do, Ali? Let me say something real quick, SH. You know what I do, Ali? When my wife pissed me off, I go for a walk, right? And I go to buy myself something to feel better, but I always end up picking her up something too. You understand what I'm saying? Like even though she pissed me off and got me out here walking 20 blocks to clear my head. On my way home, I'm always picking up something I know she gonna like, her favorite snack or whatever. So, cause I don't want her to feel like she's under a dictatorship at home, right?
Facts.
So like that's why I agree with what you're saying, but I also understand what SH is saying about the consideration with the leaving the socks on the floor.
How do you understand if she believes in egalitarian? Hold on, CEO.
Extra.
No, CEO. Think about it. No. If you're always thinking about her, then she should be thinking about you. That shouldn't be consideration looked at as you're not being considerate. It should be, hey, that's something she's doing for you, just like you looking to always do for her. Hey, my man, he put his sock down, his drawers is at the end of the bed, man. That's my baby. I'm about to put it up.
Yeah, he tired. He just want to take his off and get in the bed.
If your ladies' drawers is on the floor and you see it, you ain't gonna go, man, that's so inconsiderate. I gotta pick up her drawers. You like, dang, she got her drawers. You'll put it in the laundry basket. Like whatever she's doing is inconsiderate. We won't see it as inconsiderate. My woman just forgot to do this. Let me go get that. She forgot to get the milk. She forgot to get the rice for today. She forgot to pick up something. It's not inconsiderate for us. We go, hey, my baby, she was busy that day. She was tired. Maybe she forgot to go to the store. We'll go get it. We don't look at it like that. We go, hey, man, don't you know I was working from 9 to 5 and you forgot to pick up all the stuff we needed to cook for today? Now you got to make me go to the store. We go, hey, man, I understand. You was with the kids or you had a long day. Let me go get the stuff. You just forgot. Men don't take time to be mad at our women. They take time to be mad at us.
You know why? You know why, bro?
Yeah, we definitely
You want to know why?
Because it's envy, King. They got to find a reason to be the man of the house.
And not only that, they are there to take from you. That's why little shit like picking up a sock is a chore to them, because they ain't there to give and give their best. They there to take from you, whether it's your emotions to make them fit. They think you there to serve them. So anything extra out of that, oh my God, the world falling down. Oh my God, how can you be all so concerned? That's what happens when a person is there to take from you. They believe doing little things for you or whatever the case may be, they look at it like chores or it's a major sacrifice.
Read the super chats. The super chats.
Hold on. Yeah, I want to read the super chat. You can read yours. Everybody, I need y'all to support my live. I'm not monetized yet. Please hit my Cash App. The link is in there. Mods, please share my Cash App again so I can get some support. What I was gonna say. Yeah, Ali, go ahead. You can read your super chats.
You gotta click them though.
Yeah, I'm gotta pull them up. It's 11.
Shout out to my brother Tell G, man, with the $2 super chat. You gotta save SH from the program she under. I'm trying, man, but she fights harder every single time, man. My brother Matreon Roberts with the $10 super chat. SH, so are men sacrificing when they protect because they could die? No, that's what the man's supposed to do to SH. We don't get no consideration for that. Tell G with the $2 super chat. SH rhetoric makes women sound weak. Yes, they don't need men until they need men. Go ahead, my sister SH. Frederick Howard with the $5 super chat. Eve made sure women suffer the way they do. You're not inferior to men or God. Yes, just like selfish women, if she got to go down, all the women and men and her children got to go down. She can't go down by herself. Go ahead, SH. Willie Mother effing Beeman with the $5 super chat. A woman that thinks a man benefits more from being a traditional than a woman is mentally challenged. SH is nuttier than a squirrel that's been eating nuts all day. Nah, I'm joking. She said you nuttier than squirrel-ish. That's crazy. Because he eats nuts, you get it? So his it's gonna be full of nuts. Willie, that you know that's funny, SH. Willie Mother effing Beeman with the $5 super chat. Nothing is worse than a pretty light-skinned feminist. Such a waste.
Gotta let it go.
Yeah.
My brother Uncle Rick been a member for 9 months. What is value if it's not realized? They don't have no value. That's why they can't give us the answer except for saying they got value. I'm talking about most women, not all women. Shout out to the phenomenal, great women who love being wives, love being mothers, love taking care of the home. Shout out to y'all existence. Claire Huxtables. OD Shalomo with the $5 super chat. You Ickers grinding to become peak value to lock down a broad like this as your reward. Laughing my get a passport instead. They'll get mad at you for leaving them alone, even though they want you to leave them alone. Thank you so much. Oh, and then my brother Jeremy with the $5 super chat. Thank you about the one mic. And then my brother Backworks with the $2 super chat. Y'all, if y'all supporting the show, please help us with our super chat goals, membership goals, and Cash App goals. And please help SH. Make sure you hit a super chat, her Cash App as well too to support her phenomenal
shout out to Batman with the $10 super chat. At least I got one. These is all your peoples, but can I get some lunch money? Can I get some lunch money, y'all? We have
see how she CO and King. Do you see how she minimized? You see how she minimized our people when our people came to make her show? Ain't that crazy?
Excuse me. What I do wrong? I'm new. Y'all gotta put me on the game.
She didn't go. Hey, thank you so much for Ali Chat.
Thank you for appreciation,
analysts. Thank you for all the people that came out to support my show.
Oh, what isn't it? What you mean?
Is this supporting your show?
To support the show. Yeah, shout out to everybody who came through to support the show.
That's crazy. And this is what a marriage looks like. This is what relationships look like. A man's role is minimized and the woman's role is maximized, even if she does nothing in a relationship. She's just special for existing.
I did not minimize nothing. I was giving y'all love and saying thank you for showing up. Don't do that. Your chat is about to eat me up now. But I have CDF in the building. Thank you for showing up. I am grateful. You were sitting here quiet. Did you have anything to say? Because I'm going to end at 5 o'clock, by the way, just to let everybody know.
Yeah, I have something to say. It's like, you got to work with each other instead of trying to work against each other all the time.
Yeah, and that's my entire point, though. That is my
your point. Is kind of. I understand. It's just the fact that sometimes you have to.
Because my thing is this: if King is making money and she's acting in an ungrateful manner or taking advantage of it and doing way too much spending, especially if he's the breadwinner, he's gonna complain. Every man in the chat is gonna complain, feel taken advantage of, feel unappreciated if she's taking advantage like that. So if she's doing her part, right? So as you say, cleaning up, doing whatever she got to do, and you are being inconsiderate,
we're gonna order one tomorrow.
Why is she not allowed to feel upset or like you're not being considerate when you do stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, SH, I think
No,
you're
though.
right.
I'm just trying to find out.
Go ahead, Naya.
No, I said you're right because I listened to the entire point. You're right because me, I do get annoyed if certain things like isn't done in the house. I feel like I feel like the person is inconsiderate. The lady who's in the house with me, she is inconsiderate. The first time I let her go, the fifth time I let her go, but the sixth time now I'm annoyed. It's like sometimes when they make their makeup in the bathroom, I see when I come use the bathroom, the makeup is smear everywhere. Sometimes, not a lot. I leave it
Hold
alone.
on. Hey, Nia, hold on. Hey, y'all, there's 180 people in my chat, y'all. Please go to SH side and subscribe to. I'll put her link down, y'all. She need 20 more people to reach her goals, y'all. We got 180 people on my side. I'm gonna send y'all her link, y'all. Please go over to subscribe so she can meet more goals, y'all. Please, okay? I'm gonna put in the link right now. If y'all could go, please go subscribe to SH, okay, and help her reach her
See
goals.
how I show love, SH?
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate you. You my big dog CEO. I'm always gonna speak.
So make sure you share in the safe space. You like to take the safe space. Share that safe space.
Share that safe space. What that mean?
You provide a safe space for men.
Conversation last show.
On the show, men can come here and be able to be vulnerable and communicate without you being used against them.
Oh, I do. I provide a safe space for y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all feel safe with me? Oh my.
No, you just call niggas disgusting and all type of shit because they left.
She's not listening. Yo, Ali. Ali, she not listening.
I know. We already know that. But hey, look, that's just like most women, dog. They ain't nothing different. That's why most people just be like, "Hey, that is."
So I provide a safe space for y'all, but y'all gonna turn around and talk shit about me like this, like that. That's crazy.
I know, man.
I
This
don't
is
even
these
know you
men,
that
right?
well.
SA, this is the patriarchy. This is what the patriarchy does.
Yeah. What's up, Willing to Win? So yeah, I guess I'm gonna say thank you to everybody for showing up. The 189, 200 people we had in the show. I'm going to end my live stream. I gotta go handle some business. I said 5, but it seemed like a good place to end. So
yeah.
Thank you.
Did you get your subscribers? See if you got your subscribers.
Oh, let me see.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
this is why y'all need men. This is why y'all need men.
Let me see.
Hey, you know what? The biggest thing why men will put on Earth King is to protect women and save them from themselves, fam. And we it's hard doing it because now that we empower them, now that we've empowered them to make their own decisions, it's very difficult to keep saving from themselves. Man.
Empowered us? No, you mean backed off from rights and things that we already own. When you born with rights. Y'all over there trying to take it away from us.
If men said y'all, we taking control, y'all ain't nothing you can do about it. It's other men that gave y'all that liberty to be free and make these horrible decisions that's hurting everybody.
Nah,
it'd be a hands-made tale up in here.
It'd be hands-made, and guess what? We'd have thriving families. We'd have thriving societies. Most kids would be getting everything they want.
We have from arsenide and food poisoning.
We'd have a two-parent households, and then the women would just be miserable because she's miserable either way. But we'd have thriving families.
Y'all be dying from arsenic and shit, smelling like almonds and all of that, and dying from the garden.
And you know what though? Hey, real talk though. To be honest, all jokes aside, I'm gonna really like pray for y'all to have to be women and live in misery every single day. I'm gonna pray for y'all. I don't know what it's like to live inside of a woman's body and just be miserable about everything. I'm gonna pray that curse away from y'all so that one day you'd wake up happy. Okay, I'm gonna pray for y'all tonight.
Oh, shout out to you. He said, nice thumbnail, SH is giving very demure, very divine femininity, period.
Hey, is 2 more came in. SH.
Two more.
Charleston.
Okay, this one.
My brother tells you with the $2 super chat, go pick them damn socks up, SH, and stop complaining. I put the man twist on it. And then my brother Charleston been a member for 5 months. Women don't miss the water until the well runs dry. Even then they go, I don't need a man.
Yeah, all right, y'all. I'm ending the stream. Thank you guys so much. Today was a great show.
Thanks for having me.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Such a wonderful show.
Don't reach. I shift the climate. You watch me close, but keep your distance. I don't respond to forced attention. I've been soft, but never easy. You don't touch me just cause you need me. There's a difference, learn the language. I'm not yours just cause you're craving. Yeah. You gotta meet me where I stand, not where you wanna place your hands. I don't open under pressure, I choose, and it's intentional. I'm a tulip, I bloom on my own time. S-H, yeah, the rhythm is mine. You won't get me just because you feel close. I decide, it's that road.